Hello, friends. Hello, 'tis I, Nadine, with these wonderful individuals. We're back for another round of absolute narcissism. We are here because we want to play Monsterhearts. Phoebe and I have been wanting to play Monsterhearts for maybe 4 or 5 centuries. And because we are immortal beings. And we thought, hey, let's show this to our friends here. And Shawnee was like, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
A small part of me died with happiness then. So thank you for making my dreams come true.
Don't be angry at me then.
I am angry at you
I have
for
a sword.
subscribing. You do have a sword. It's
You have a
threatening
sword.
in a sexy way. And I like it.
I try to be threatening in a sexy way. That's the only way I like to be threatening.
You are the boss.
The boss. So, Chantel, how do you want to do this? Do you want to do some like intros? Do you want to talk about the setting, or are we just going to jump straight into it?
Let's just jump straight into it
Okay.
because that's all going to be incorporated. Hey, how about that?
Do it. Absolutely.
I love to see it.
Over to you,
Okay.
BB.
It is January in this undefined location.
Ooh.
But it is in the Northern Hemisphere, and so it is cold.
Okay.
It is chilly. It is cold. It is, depending on when you wake up, probably dark.
What if
Probably.
you don't wake up?
Oh, if you didn't go to sleep, then
Plot twist.
if you didn't
I
go
mean,
to sleep,
one
then
night
it's
stand.
probably
What
still
are you guys
dark. We
talking
didn't really
about?
think about that. I didn't really consider that.
Studying for the offsets.
Didn't really think about that.
I didn't mean to derail you within 5 minutes. Okay.
Being derailed. It is cold. It is dark.
Yes.
It is probably dark. First thing I am going to ask is what your characters do in the morning to wake up in the morning. How do you do that? Let's start with Phoebe. Phoebe.
Okay. Should I also introduce my character now?
Yes.
Or okay,
Please.
cool. So I am playing Brook Kaufman. She is, I believe I landed on 18, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't write it down anywhere, so 18. And I think first thing in the morning, she's probably like a morning showerer. So I think she wakes up and her family is having breakfast downstairs and bonding and stuff. And she is taking a shower with blasting music on her silver and slate blue CD player.
Oh, cheeky.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. I didn't mention. It's the 90s.
Wait. Is it?
Is it?
No.
What?
Did you not know? In case you didn't know. It is the
Different
90s.
Hang on, let me just
I'm sorry. Does the costume change at all? If it's not,
I think the shirt should be a couple sizes bigger.
Yes. Yeah.
I see.
Are you wearing
are
skinnies
you going-
right now? Because
Huh?
are you wearing skinny jeans right now? Because they should be
You'll never know.
Hilarious. Right around your ankles as humanly possible.
I was not paying attention to the prompt. I definitely thought we were 10 years later. So I will adjust accordingly.
I thought we were aughts.
I thought it was
But wherever we are, she is using
It
a
is-
CD player.
late 90s, early aughts?
beautiful.
okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Tell us more about Brooke's morning.
Yeah, so she's playing music on her her CD player, and
What is she playing? Is she playing anything in particular? Or is it the radio?
she's definitely playing something specific. I wish I knew more about the music of the era. I was but a wee child at
You
the time, so I was not up to date on the music trends.
I'm just glad you were born. I'm just glad you were born. In all honesty, I'm literally just glad you were born.
How old are we?
It depends on when in the late 90s. I was born in 97, so
Oh,
Nope.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's
so
fine.
same age as my sister.
Yeah, so she's listening
Showing
to
like a drunken
something like
silence.
teen angsty, you know,
Nice.
like something
Little-
that her parents don't really approve of, but they're like, she's expressing herself. She's going through
Dashboard confessional.
something maybe. So they're just kind of like
Secondhand
letting her
serenade.
go. Obviously, Brooke uses she, her pronouns. And she has a mom and dad in a somewhat okay relationship, as well as a little brother who is about 8 years old, who her parents kind of dote over, and who was 100% an accident that they did not mean to have. And now their whole world revolves around him.
Mm-hmm.
Do they seem to regret that? Or they good?
No, I don't think it's regretful. It's just like, I would assume it's like, oh shit, another one? Okay, we can't fuck it up this time. Like,
Right. Okay, so they're trying.
yeah, they're trying and they love him very much. I don't have a name for him yet, though, for
That's
this
okay.
little brother. But
I imagine with that kind of care, your mum would probably make pancakes if she has time. But whether
Yes.
or not Brooke stays to eat those is up to her.
yeah, I think it's one of those like, they're all like making breakfast together and it's like a very like cute domestic scene or whatever. And Brooke does kind of like the walkthrough where like, you know, her hair is like long and kind of, it's still wet, so it looks a little bit scraggly. Like she has not fully made herself up. She just like has her makeup on. She threw on her clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And is just like walking through. She's gonna like take a pancake off of her little brother's plate as she's walking, kind of thing.
Every 90s movie is just swimming through my head right now.
Exactly. Yeah, she's just like doing that and is, you know, gonna call out like, see you later, as she's going through.
Okay. Her mom would probably call out, don't be too late.
It's school. What am I gonna do?
I hate this game already. I love it.
A little bit here.
Just don't spend too much time with that boy. Make sure you're home at a good time.
Oh, the one I've been dating for 2 years? Yeah, okay, mom. Bye.
Annoyed mother continues.
Marge sounds.
Holds up a pancake. I just think they're neat.
Yes.
Spot on.
Ew, I just think they're neat.
Now,
I do just think pancakes, honey. I love pancakes.
Does Brooke head to school alone?
Oh,
I'm hearing.
definitely doesn't. Here's the thing though. So obviously it would make sense for like her, what did they say at the time? Her boo? Did they say boo? Did they say beau? What was the in vogue term?
It honestly depends.
it's actually
depends on
BF.
Where.
Yeah.
It's probably BF.
I mean BF. Because BFF is.
Yes. No, I mean like,
Friends.
yeah, no, my
Forever.
BF's
Yeah, it's BF. Jeez.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Oh,
I'll tell
wow.
you exactly
What
what
have I
it
done?
is. My boyf.
okay.
Did I just unlock a core memory?
Okay, so she realistically, I feel like her boyf would pick her up.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
The boy picks her up.
Does the boyf live on or off campus?
So, tell us about your character's morning, Nadine.
Okay. Well, you see, Skylar Moore is who I am.
Mhm.
And I definitely would have sent Brooke because I'm rich, I can send media messages. So I can send a photo of me just coming out of the shower.
Is that in that particular era? Does
Yeah.
it cost money for the person to receive the media message?
Probably.
Wait,
Does
no.
it?
Probably less. It costs less.
It costs less. It does cost less.
Yeah, it's not the full thing, but it definitely still like costs something. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is why Brooke said, hey, can you please limit one of your thirst pictures? Like one a day, thank you.
Just one.
Fucking
and-
pixelating.
I'm gonna start asking questions, and I just like can't deal with it.
I'm on a family plan. And so sent that pic. If it was nowadays, it would have been great. It did look like it was taken on a potato.
Mhm.
I would have done like a workout before I showered and made like the classic breakfast of like orange juice and a cigarette, and hopped in my car to pick up Brooke in my Mercedes-Benz ML55,
Memories.
which is like an
Okay.
SUV, but it looks like a 4x4.
Let's go.
Leaving
So
from
your
your
SU 4x4.
Leaving from my family home, I think I would probably live off campus.
Okay.
Okay. Where are your parents?
Oh, well, Dad is definitely in Tokyo. And Mother Dearest is in the Napa Valley on one of her yoga retreats. She's really just learning how to
Just in
align her
Napa?
chakras. Well, she told me Napa. I have no idea where she actually
Okay.
is.
Yep.
Yeah. So hopefully.
When was the last
Go for it.
when was the last time you had contact?
With both of them together? Years.
I mean, either.
I would say the last one that I spoke to was Mum, and that was probably 6 weeks ago.
What's it about?
She came back to I think I probably crashed a car. And
Oops.
she was like, another one. This is going to be your last one, okay? And that's why
We both know that's not true.
That's why I now have the Mercedes. It was
Okay.
her old one, and I'm like, a hand-me-down, Mum? Ugh.
Oof. That's a hard life.
I know. I suffer through it for the good of everyone, really.
For the good of mankind.
I'm a very generous soul.
Mm-hmm. Very, very much so. Is there anyone to see you off in the morning? Who's keeping the place clean? Do you care?
Like cleaners will come every
Yeah.
2 days. Like I might say goodbye to the pool boy. I'll like, dude, why are you even here? There's no MILFs to like. My mom's not here. Who are you impressing? Put your shirt on. What the fuck?
What the all for you, Skyler.
Okay. So we've established there's a pool boy. I will add this to my notes.
Yes.
And so when you leave, hop in the car,
Yes.
SUV 4x4.
Yes. Well, it's an all-wheel drive, but I
Sort
wouldn't say
of.
it's a 4x4.
It's an all-wheel drive, which means you can choose, or it will choose.
Yes.
That's
exactly.
some pretty intense technology given the era.
That's right. Only the best spent for Mother Dearest. And now me.
Mm-hmm.
Hand me down.
And so where are you headed?
I'm going to go pick Brooke up.
I see. And is that something you like to do, or?
Well, I wouldn't have her coming into school, like, what, on the bus? Oh my God. That would be embarrassing for me. Yeah.
Perish the thought. Okay. And so
Also, I don't
you head
mind-
over to,
What's your brother's name?
doesn't have one.
I said earlier I don't have one selected yet. It's I'm gonna Google kid names from the 90s.
Child.
90s kid names. All I remember is Jessica.
Braden.
Brayden.
No,
I
not
hate that.
Brayden. No, thank you.
It's all right. I'll call him Squirt.
Perfect.
And I like seeing
Whether or
Squirt.
not that's his name doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It's your name for him.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because
So-
I did take him to go see oh shit, that's too late. Fuck. I was gonna say I went to take him to the 2003 movie Finding Nemo. And
I mean, I feel like that's fine.
I feel like you can still
2003
say that.
nice.
Maybe it just
Ultimately, we are in a fantasy world. We can move the premiere of Finding Nemo.
They're
the
still playing,
1998 film Finding Nemo.
Yes.
still playing fast and loose with history, just
Yeah.
like our last campaign.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's Cody. His name's
Cody.
Cody.
Is it with an I or a Y?
With a Y.
Okay.
That wasn't the important question. The important question is whether it's a K or a C.
Oh,
Oh, it's a C. It's a C.
okay. All right.
Okay,
We're going
Cody.
normal.
The parents, they spelled Brook weird, and they were like,
Never
We're done.
again.
We're done.
Wait, how do they spell Brook?
there's no E at the end. It's Brook like a body
It's
of water.
Brook like a brook.
Like
Yeah.
a bubbling brook.
Like a babbling. Does
Babbling, broiling.
Apple? I have to ask now.
I think everyone babbles.
She says
I
babbling.
think we all babble.
All must babble. Okay, so headed over to Brook, and Cody, I presume.
Does Cody like see you off? I would come in if not, I would come in to see Cody. Also
No,
to
we're
assert
done.
my
Oh,
dominance.
like Brooke is totally like trying to leave and get away from her parents. And Skylar's just like coming in and like taking his sweet time to like talk to Cody. And Brooke is just like standing by the door with like, she has like a messenger bag instead of a backpack.
Yes.
Mhm.
Is it like that like army material? Like canvas material?
A canvas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's got
And the
like pins
strap
on
is
it?
like all the way extended, like
Yes.
for no fucking reason. It's like at her knees. Yeah.
Yeah. Those bags, I feel, did permanent damage to my back, and yet I will always a messenger bag. And so Skylar's going to try to come in. Skylar will come in as Brooke is leaving.
She's not leaving. I think she probably like opened the door to leave and was
If
like,
you opened
oh,
the door,
yeah,
he was
come to the
100%
door.
like there, like arm like leaning on the thingy.
Ah!
Absolutely was there.
Help.
Okay, babe. I hate it.
Oh. Okay.
She got the
hang on.
shivers. I hate it.
I think you might actually need that thing you were testing earlier.
Yeah,
like-
yeah. Okay. All right. Let me try again.
Hey, babe. How you doing?
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck?
You're not gonna let me in?
Hang on.
What's happening?
What? What's the issue? What's the issue?
Is
Phoebe is
this
broken. Phoebe is
Huh?
broken.
is this
Oh,
a book? What's happening?
So Brooke swoons, I presume.
No, Brooke is able to keep her pants on. This is just me being absolutely floored by Nadine's fucking voice modulator.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's a
I
voice
think
mod.
this is me, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
it was
yeah.
a
I
sound
can't.
effect,
Sorry.
like-
As much as I try, I cannot get my voice to go that low.
I thought it was a sound effect that was being like generated from like you were pushing a button and lip syncing to like whatever was playing.
Lip syncing.
Lip sync.
Yes, I have actually, I had a premonition of exactly how this is going to go, and I got audio for each response that I'm going to say.
That line could have been from any 90s movie. So
That is true. That is true.
I wanna
Okay,
see
but
Squirt.
yeah,
Let me
so
in.
if he says that, yeah, she's like, oh, no, yeah, I was just like getting the door for you.
Cute. All right.
and he'll just go up and he'll like kind of like scruff him and like rub his like his head, like nuggy him, and like take a like bite of his toast, say nice things, and then leave. And they'll be like,
Yeah. Morning, Mrs. Kaufman.
Cody's like, Mom, why don't you like him? I like him. Cody, not the time. Hi,
It's
Skyler.
all right. What's up? I'll be sure to bring Brooke back at a reasonable hour.
Thank you very much. She has a lot of studies to complete.
Yeah, don't we all?
I told you, it's just school. God. And she's gonna like go up to Skyler and like put her arm, like her hands like around his one arm and kind of like hold him close, but like try to like pull him away, like to leave.
He'll do that thing where like he like slides a hand in like her back pocket very obviously, and then like walk away.
With her,
Yes,
I presume.
Yeah.
Not just like take her back pocket.
Come now, Brooke.
Onward.
Oh my God.
Mother is left speechless. But that's not the end of this. That's the face that she gives Brooke. That's not the end of this. Yeah. Tell us, Danny, about your character. What is morning?
I am playing Margot Reyes. She does live on campus, and mornings, especially in the wintertime, are for conditioning. So you will find her starting at probably a healthy 6:30 a.m. I feel like she gets up in the morning and has become accustomed to just like being up at that hour. So she kind of like, stretches out, grabs a granola bar in this era. I don't think it's necessarily a protein bar. I think she's,
What's wrong with the granola bar in this era? Ew, you're eating a granola bar in 2021?
Grabs a Chewy bar, and she is you're looking for her from the hours of 6:30 to just an hour before class starts. She's making laps around the campus with her team. Like, there's no actual like lacrosse happening, but it is like it's conditioning. They're doing like wind sprints on the field and like doing laps.
In the cold, in the dark.
No, especially in the cold and the dark. That's
first day.
Yeah.
First day of school
She's
after
gonna be
break.
what is an F1 D1 athlete?
They've been doing this for 2 weeks. I'm gonna say she's been not everyone's been on campus for that time because like classes are just starting or whatever, but like conditioning starts before school does.
Wow.
So it's been at least 1 week. Like, she's been here. This is not the first day of that. It is just the first day of school. So this time she probably does it a little distracted, but she's running.
So I've been working the team hard, is what I'm hearing.
Yes. Individually. One by one.
One-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Sometimes 2-on-1, but it just depends.
Okay. And that is from 6:30. How long do you go for till school starts?
First class is at 8?
8:30.
So tries to get them out of there by 7:15, but it's usually around 7:30.
Okay. Interesting work ethic.
I mean, we go team.
Who gets mad about it?
the first years and the seniors.
Why is that? Why those?
The first years are cold and don't know what the fuck is going on and are wondering why it is 6 a.m. It's supposed to be a joke sport. What the hell? And the seniors are probably hungover / sick of it. So I'm like,
but hey, if they knew that's what they were going to be doing, they probably shouldn't have drunk so much. Hey,
Margot is somewhere in the middle. I feel like most days.
Hungover and confused?
No, depending on how well she slept, she's either in the campus like, let's go. Like, actually, like, and I feel like she's stressed out for the rest of the day if she doesn't get the run in at the beginning of the day. No. Actually thrives on that like morning run. The rest of the morning is like a slog, but once she's like up and like running, it's like coffee. Like, it helps. But yeah. Now, whether or not she's like surly, like whether or not you're allowed to talk to her while it's happening is like entirely dependent on how well she slept, like, or if she slept. So.
And how well did she sleep on this particular day?
Not good. Not great.
Okay.
Not great at all.
So that first year that comes up and says, "Hey, why are we doing this? What's the deal? I don't want to. Can we just not today?"
Do you want your spot on the team or not?
I mean, yeah, but it's just not necessary to,
Look, take it up with somebody who gives a fuck, all right? I don't have time for you today. You? Why are they talking to me? Why are they talking to me? Who let them talk to me? Like, she's like running backwards, like, what's happening to me? Like,
oh my god.
Wow. Okay.
I want to make clear for me. I want to make clear it's not a snooty thing. She's just like, do people not know? Like, it's like, don't talk to me before I'm having a coffee. Like, does this get a fucking death wish? Like, why are you talking to me?
Why are you talking to me? I feel like that needs to be on a quote wall somewhere. Maybe I'll find a way of putting it on the blackboard or something.
On Margot's mood board.
It's gonna take some getting used to. I'm just gonna fucking say it.
Am I still on that? Sorry, I didn't mean to be.
Yes. Decidedly.
Oops.
As that first year turns to leave, or not turns to leave, continues to run, but slows to fuck down, what you'll hear is the smallest of barks.
I think her neck goes like that, like immediately. It's like a snap. Like, she sort of like pulls off to the side and like pretends she's like stretching like a like.
Oh, my hammy. Ow.
Yeah, like a hamstring, like.
I genuinely thought
Can
you
I-
were like, ow, my hamstring?
No. I can feel it through my carotid artery.
Briefest sidebar, but I went to the doctor and the doctor was like, "I'm just trying to find your pulse in your temple." Because I was like, okay. And she started going, and I'm like, what's going on? You can't find the pulse in my other. She's like, "It's really clear here. It's really clear." And I'm like, "Yeah, but I need two. I need two. I need two of these." So yeah, she found it eventually, but
It's fucking weird.
it is very strange.
Strange.
What is Margot doing?
Listening. Who the fuck is a dog? Who the fuck is a dog?
No one responds. They just keep running.
I think she, after a second, like, kind of shakes it off and goes back to running, but a lot faster than before. Like, I feel like she, by the end of it, she has lapped the slowest person on her team, like, at the very least. She's, like, really gonna get the let out.
Okay.
Fast. Unlike me, she's very fast.
She's a runner. She's a track star. Oh, fuck. I hate TikTok. It's ruined
I
my
was
life.
gonna say, tell me you follow us on TikTok without telling me.
Who is getting to class first of the three of you?
She's a runner, she's a track star. It's
To
me.
class? Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. I would
It's
probably
me,
say
yeah.
whoever's on campus, but they're definitely there on time. They're not like he
They're
cares
there on
about
time.
his studies, low-key.
Okay. He low-key cares.
He doesn't
That was
like,
probably
want everyone to know, but he like cares.
Harrison.
that was probably part of what his mum said when she came back. Like, you got to stay up. Those
A
you're
3.9
slipping.
GPA? Unacceptable.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all
Exactly.
hey.
So Margot gets into class first, or
Yeah.
before these two.
Before these two, not first.
Mm.
No.
Who is Margot looking for, looking at, trying to avoid?
I think she has chemistry with Allison, her best friend. And so immediately, I think what she does is she like gets to her seat, kicks back, and like, you know, unshoulders her backpack or her Jansport. And like, oh man, is Starbucks a thing in the early 2000s? Oh my god.
Is what,
A
sorry?
what?
Starbucks a thing in the early aughts?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Starbucks.
Okay, I'm making an executive decision that it is. It's
think
the old.
so.
I mean, it was founded in 1971, so I can safely
I
say
just
that it
mean-
probably existed.
We can
have all the time. Like, feels like a fairly like new thing. Like, I don't know. Whatever. She has gotten coffee for herself and for Allison, which she just kind of like slides over to her desk where she usually is, and is like kicked back, drinking, and like reading.
Okay. So Allison Finley will walk in next.
Mhm.
Where in the room does Margot prefer to sit?
Facing the door, but as far away from it as possible.
Okay. Allison will come in, flanked by three, who you know.
Mm-hmm.
Allison is a tall, wearing heels, descriptor wealthy.
Descriptor wealthy.
Wealthy, deep brown skin, long hair, straight, long eyelashes, plump lips.
You can just say hot enough that it makes you angry.
Hot enough that it makes you furious, actually.
Nice.
You are not angry, you are furious.
Wish I could be that hot. In Skyler voice.
Like, in the
I
me
know.
voice. Same dog. Oh, to be that.
Don't you just.
I'm a part.
So in comes Allison, flanked by Ingrid, who is sort of known to the student body as the assistant. If you want to have a talk with Allison, you are going through Ingrid. Doesn't happen otherwise.
Unless you're me.
Unless for some reason you are in fact Margot.
I don't do assistance, but everybody does that.
For this period of time, Margot does not do assistance. There is no assistant for Margot. So Ingrid is flanking, just a step behind, because that is how things work. To her left is Juan, who is Ingrid, hot, but just hot enough that it makes you angry, not hot enough that it makes you furious.
Just angry.
Just angry. Quiet, to the point is Ingrid. Juan is quite loud. When he speaks, he's very controlling. When he speaks, he is known as the news. If there is any information to be known in the school, Juan knows it. And a few steps behind all of them is Ren. Serena Sullivan. She's a very petite.
Don't look at me. Danielle, shut up.
I'm sorry. Carry on. Please continue.
Sorry, what was that?
The realization was just it was so
it was enjoyable to watch.
That is unbelievable in the best way. Perfect. Continue, please continue.
We're back in the 90s now.
Yeah.
It's back in the 90s, early 2000s. It's Ren.
No sec. Let's go.
Who is petite, wears some pretty chunky glasses, but somehow she makes them work. Mm-hmm. She's known as the researcher. Essentially, she keeps everyone's grades looking good in this particular group.
Love you, Ren.
Not Skyler, no.
Don't love you, Ren.
So this is who Allison comes in with. Mm-hmm. And she'll head over to Margot and say, Reyes, where were you this morning?
The same place I am every morning. I had to run. I went back to, where was I? She's been like kind of distracted. Coffee. Mine was long. I probably would have walked with you guys, but yeah. Cold out there, huh?
It is, yes. I thought you would be in the car with.
Yeah, no. I just decided to hoof it. We like kind of got out late, and then I had to go. Brought the coffee. Sorry, don't have like 5 hands or whatever. You guys next time, like whatever. Do you have to stand over me like that? Like you guys can like sit. Like it's cool. Like she's not gonna like bite you. Like I don't.
Allison glances to the others. They all take seats.
Margot will like roll her eyes. Like
Skyler will like lean over, like he's got his arm like across.
Skyler hasn't arrived yet.
But I haven't arrived yet, so Skyler doesn't do fuck all.
Yeah. Margot doesn't hate them, but she definitely doesn't like she's cool with them because I mean they're the group or whatever. But like the deferential treatment of Allison has always been a point of like, really, like really.
She glances around the room and then crouches down so that she is at Margot's eye level.
Welcome.
Hello.
Morning.
I need you to fit in a little more.
And how would you propose that I go about doing that?
Well, when a message is sent out that we are gathering, it looks better. The optics look better if, we do gather.
I'll see what I can work out. Anything else?
Enjoy class. And she gets
Okay.
up. And she turns. And she goes and sits down. Do we have the other two arriving at any point?
Yeah, they'll walk in, like his arm is perpetually around Brook's shoulder.
Just perpetually stuck.
Yeah.
It's just stuck.
I gotta
there.
pee. No, like,
I think she goes under her breath. Like Margaret's like, probably be easier to get through the door if you weren't doing that, but like whatever.
like walk behind to get. Well, no, I suppose you're all the way off to the edge, aren't you?
No, funnily enough, in
Huh?
that class map that I sent you all.
You put that
Yeah.
somewhere different, didn't you?
So the fun thing is, the way that the classroom is set up is, say I am with my blackboard, the front of the room.
Mm-hmm.
There are classrooms out. Margot is sitting closest to the teacher here.
Yeah.
The two of you both decided those corner seats back there. So you have to walk past Margot to get to your seat. You've also got to filter past a number of other students to get there too. Because other people arrived before you did. You arrived on time, but,
Right.
Then in that case, Skyler will kind of like stoop down as he walks past Margot and say, "Someone a little cranky today." Sorry.
Someone a little cranky today?
Let me just not trip the four-legged race. And she sort of like leans back in her chair and like moves her backpack with her foot. Like, you can go. I was in a better mood a couple minutes ago, but I'll survive. You're looking pretty today. She's talking to Skyler.
Thank you. I put on my makeup specially for you.
Oh, yeah. Love it. It's a good look on you. Pallor.
And he'll look at Brook and be like,
You just gonna let this chick flirt with your man?
he's not expecting her to say anything else.
Yeah. Let's go. Class is gonna start.
Margot like gives like the barest of like glances up at Brook, who is presumably still standing and not kneeled like a fucking dope like Skyler. She kind of like glances up and it's almost pity. Like it's just
Come on, babe. She wishes that she was as hot as you were.
I'll like turn them around, go to the seats.
While they're like walking away, Brooke does like kind of look back at Reyes, and then whenever she like turns back, she like kind of flips her hair a little bit.
I hate it. It's perfect.
So first class of the day is chemistry. Brooke, you have English. So you will be here for about 20 minutes because it's a homeroom.
Mhm.
And then you're going to head off. The others are going to stay here.
Okay.
What happens during homeroom?
I think for the most part, if you don't agree, but I would say that they keep to themselves.
I thought you were saying because I was homeschooled, so I don't know what homeroom is.
Oh,
Which is true. I don't know what homeroom is. So.
Real life.
Okay.
We
Homeroom
learn so
is
much about you all the fucking time. Right.
Y'all didn't know that?
Oh,
No,
I did not. I
no.
know. When does this ever
Homeroom-
come up?
Homeroom is
is-
like
It's where everyone comes together, or a group of students will turn up into the same space,
Uh-huh.
and they will be able to talk to each other before going off to separate classes to have separate subjects.
yeah. Normally they're assigned like a teacher
Or
that is
why?
their like homeroom
No reason.
teacher.
No reason.
Which is why
No, there's absolutely no reason. It's like to
Which is why
break down the beginning of the day so everyone gathers and you're like given like announcements sometimes and then they'll go off and
sometimes
and
it's
go
like a
to class.
morning study hall like type situation. But yeah, like we in America, we say the pledge, and they do announce. They do
the
morning
internationals were like, yikes.
I know. Well, I mean,
You say your cult hello and
To
then
be
continue.
clear, the US folks are also like, yikes.
I mean, that is until 9th grade when we figured out that we didn't have to, or that's how long it took me, but whatever. We didn't have homeroom in my school either because it is completely arbitrary, but it's like that study hall from the TV shows, like that free period from the TV shows. If you were going to be late for school, you would probably miss homeroom. I missed homeroom when we did have it every single day. So
In England, you take attendance at homeroom. So yeah, you get truancy if you're not there.
Truancy.
Yeah.
Truant.
Tell me your English without telling me
Tell
your
me your
English.
English without telling me your English.
To be fair, we
Upstate.
called ours tutor group. It wasn't homeroom.
Yeah, we call it tutor group as well. Yeah, it's your tutor room. It's your form room. This is the room you go to at the beginning of the day.
A pointless room.
it's a muster.
That's what
It's
we're
a
saying.
point for students. It's a muster point.
Yeah, and in schools that are really large, it's a way of breaking the students up into sort of manageable chunks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then they would have, for some schools, like it would be the same kids would stay together the whole day. But that all just kind of continued. But for others, it becomes a muster point. Everyone takes attendance and then you go out and you do the classes that you're going to do.
And if you really want to know how influenced by English schooling J.K. Rowling was, we all have houses as well in a lot of schools. I was in Oak, so I had a green tie.
I was in West
therefore-
House.
Nice.
That's so cute.
We had North, East, West, and school because the school
Rip
was
school.
the central. Oh my goodness, yeah. School was the Hufflepuffs of my school.
Did you have a yellow tie?
I am also a Hufflepuff.
Rude.
I'm also a Hufflepuff. It's fine. I get it.
When you said it, I some respect to my name.
West
Oak,
were the
Beach, Willow.
Gryffindors, and I was in West.
I think it was just Oak, Beach, and Willow. And it was red, green, or blue.
Oh, we didn't change uniforms based on it.
That's neat.
It was only the tie.
We did not change uniforms based on it.
Well, you have to separate and segregate people somehow. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just leave that alone.
Oh no, we did that. We could tell the difference between the people who were in each house based on personality.
It's almost like they know. Honestly, it's like they know.
It's quite magical. It's quite magical. West House always won at like a house
really is
opera
Hogwarts.
and musical.
Guys,
I can't tell what's a joke and what's serious at this point.
I think
I'm being
Absolutely nothing have we
This
said
entirely
is a
serious.
joke.
I'm not joking. I'm entirely serious.
Okay.
Hi, Kitty. Welcome in.
Assume that homeroom, which it is for pastoral care. You need someone that you can go to if you are concerned about something that someone is doing.
Yes.
In your case, in this class here, your homeroom teacher is going to be someone called, looks through names, Bryce Greer. That is your pastoral carer.
Argo's asleep.
In his seat or in her own?
As he, prior to him getting there, his seat. Like feet up on the desk. Arms crossed.
Taking a nap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's more of a like.
I mean, he'll come in and drop a book on the table.
I feel like that specifically doesn't ever get her. Like, and actually, because he did it all last semester, this time when he comes in almost too fast, she reaches out and she catches it, like as he's dropping it. Hey, you dropped this. And then goes to her seat.
I hate it. You can just say you were me in school. Fuck.
Just say you were me. Oh, you know what we haven't done?
What?
What do your characters look like, please?
Ooh.
Oh. After you, Nadine.
So what does Skylar look like? Leaning back in the classroom, arm around Brook, where it seems to be attached, possibly surgically.
There are at some point you'll hear like Velcro ripping. That's how it's attached at all times. So today, Skylar, this is America, right? So you guys have got like free dress, or is this finishing school uniformed?
Good question.
Finishing school, expected to be neat, expected to be adults. So you can wear what you want, but it's expected to be neat because this is also a finishing school, a preparatory school. You're expected to go out and be the best of the best. And so how are you going to represent that?
So today Skylar is dressed in like a rather demure gray Patagonia shirt and some like brownish chinos, some shoes that you're like, they're definitely branded, but the brand is so, like, you know, it's so expensive that the brand is so small they don't really even need to talk about it. And his hair is that kind of, I purposefully made it look like I just got out of bed look. In fact, there's like a hair gel brand that's called Bed Look that he has definitely got in his hair. He's got like a kind of 5 o'clock shadow. He definitely wants you to know that he can grow a beard at any point that he wants.
Is it patchy?
It's not patchy. He's made sure that he didn't get to the scruff stage until it was fully able to do the full shadow rather than patchy. There might be like one bit under his chin where there was a scar at some point, but he very purposefully kind of does the like looking down so you can see his sharp jawline rather than looking up. He's got piercing blue eyes. His hair is a kind of, I'd say like a dirty blonde. He'll say it's dirty blonde. It's brown. It's like maxi brown. Thick eyebrows. He's probably like 5'11". We'll say he's 6 foot. And that's Skylar. He's kind of like he's just looking. He's one of those like lookers. He watches everything. And then we'll occasionally kind of lean over to say something to Brooke. I lost you all. You're all frozen.
Oh, no.
Now you're
No.
back. Yeah, I didn't say much. It's fine. How much did you lose?
No, I mean, we didn't miss anything. Or I
Nice.
didn't miss
Cool.
anything.
Cool.
What's he watching? He's a looker.
He's just watching everything. He's one of those lookers where you'll never catch him looking at you.
Oh, not those.
But if you were to recount something, he's like, no, I saw that happen.
Just say Edward from Twilight.
He's
Say
Edward
it.
from Twilight.
I thought we weren't
Okay.
going to say it out loud.
We're going to say it out loud.
Say it
yeah.
out loud.
That was the joke, Tino.
Vampire.
Lactose intolerant. I fucked it up. It's fine.
Lactose intolerant.
Lactose intolerant.
Lactose intolerant. Brooke, what does Brooke look like?
So Brooke is my kind of face claim for her is a young Kate Mara of American Horror Story and also other things, Brokeback Mountain, etc. Big doe eyes that she has, thickly lined with black eyeliner, and some clumpy mascara. She is wearing something like those pants that are like technically like professional business casual pants, but they're like a comfy material and look kind of like yoga pants. Like you can't, she's not going to get dress coded for it, but they're not real pants.
Yeah.
And she is wearing like a double layer tank top. One is black, and then the one on top of the black one is like lilac purple.
Mm-hmm.
And they're kind of like bunched up around her waist because that was the style. And she has like kind of an oversized gray cardigan with it. And she has like little clips holding most of her hair back, but she has like the little face framing pieces. And not to be crass, but big mommy milkers.
Big mommy. Not to be crass.
You went with the most.
Not to be crass. I'm sorry. Not to be crass.
Big,
Just
Mommy
big
milkers.
she
honker-donking mommy milkers.
is well endowed. And she has like a little choker necklace and like a longer one that goes in between her bosoms. That's in her cleavage.
Okay.
And she's wearing like ballet flats or something.
Oh,
And that's
I hate that.
that's
Yeah.
her look for this. Like, I have to look like kind of nice, but like that's stupid at school. Like, I pay to go here.
No, you don't.
She doesn't. She's a scholarship student.
Yeah. No, she does not.
There.
However,
Okay. Speaking of puppies, what does Reyes look like?
I don't know if I appreciate that. It's slightly disrespectful. We are. Man, I did not think about the era, and now I'm gonna have.
You're
fuck.
fine. Do it.
No.
Do you?
It's happening. I hate myself for it, for what I'm about to say. Because
Did you-
the fact
described, it's gonna be fine. I promise.
the fact that they're expected to be neat means that she because typically you would see her like it's like a jock, it's the big shirt and then like the sort of like half uniform underneath like type situation. But for right now, I think under the careful scrutiny of one Allison Finley, Margot kind of looks like a Lacoste model a little bit. She's got like a polo on, but the collar's popped and like this, like the fucking.
Yeah.
Hang on.
I take it back. I
Hang on.
don't like it. Stop it.
Yep.
I have an extremely important question.
Yes.
Are there two polos, both of which have collar popped?
Yes, there
No.
are. How did
Please.
you know?
Please
There are
don't.
two polos.
Allison does nod approvingly.
One is a baby blue and the one beneath it is white.
Yeah, it is. I know. I already knew.
Do you ever just have like a visceral reaction where you just want to puke?
Yes.
Unlike these I'm sure very kind pale folk over here, and like every other character I've ever played, Margot is some measure of ethnically ambiguous. She has got piercing eyes and a wiry frame is the way that we have I think that she's like often like stretched out. She has a bit of a presence, but I feel like mostly it's just she's wearing like very nice like sneakers, like you know the sneakers, the ones. She's not wearing Sperry's, which she could have been, so you're all welcome. And she does have on jeans, but mostly wearing these
formal jeans, right? Formal jeans.
Formal jeans, yes, they're nice jeans. No rips.
One pair of jeans costs more than two of Brook's full outfits.
Probably, yes.
Probably. And yeah, no, that's basically what it is. I think that like she is just on the edge of the early 2000s was a very casual time. I feel like she's just on the edge of like getting dress coded, but it's fine. Like everything is neat. The jeans don't have any rips in them or anything like that. She is wearing sneakers. She wouldn't be dressed like this if she had a choice, but she's making it work.
She's doing what she can.
Doing what she can.
Oh boy.
Fashion.
Okay. Fashion. So we have Sparkly Boy, Mummy Milkers, and polos.
Yeah.
Straight up polos, layers, baby.
Like yours.
Layers.
Yours.
You know that there's like a Von Dutch hat somewhere in her backpack, just waiting.
Just waiting. Okay. So Bryce will get annoyed, but half-heartedly at Reyes, because that's a constant, isn't it? It's just a constant.
Yes.
What Skyler might notice is both Bryce pulling a piece of paper out from underneath, from within the book, pulls it out, puts it on the top, and then glances at Allison.
Oh.
And then starts to take roll call. I, Chantel, am bad at the alphabet, so I have not put these characters in alphabetical order. So I won't.
Nice.
So I won't.
So I won't. I will not be taking roll call. However, roll is called. And during this process, Skyler?
Yes.
Every time. My left
Brook?
hand.
Here.
Where would Skylar be without a Brook? Reyes.
So it's fine.
Yes, sir.
Stay in your seat. Allison. Allison, if you could head to the principal's office, I would be much obliged.
At that, Skylar will turn to Brook and say,
Apparently, the principal's office is what is Dick's called.
I think Margot snaps over to make eye contact with Allison to like check in, but on the way over there, she does shoot Skylar a look.
Could you, please, first roll?
Oh,
Because
shit,
I happen to. Yeah, you're gonna need 2d6, everyone. 2d6. Which has just alerted me to the fact that I do not, in fact, have 2d6, but I don't think I need any.
I heard roll and I went,
Oh, what? This game requires rolls?
what?
You,
Yeah.
I believe, have a move
I do.
called Heightened Senses.
I do.
Hmm.
That was what I was referencing. I didn't think I'd have to prove it, but today I will prove it. I will. So I'm rolling for heightens. Am I looking for high numbers, low numbers? Okay, this game has rules, doesn't it? Oh dear.
You're looking for numbers.
Oh dear.
You're.
Well, which numbers are the good numbers? That's what I want to know.
You're aiming for, I suppose, a 10 up, but a 7 to 9 might be nice.
Oh shit. We're doing great. I just rolled 12.
You rolled 12.
Ooh.
Okay.
2 6.
So you get to ask 3 questions of where's my best escape route or way in? Which enemy is the most vulnerable to me? What's their secret weakness? What poses the biggest threat to me? Or who's in control? Dropped my sword. I am the most vulnerable.
No.
Dropping.
And I am, this is with reference to Allison or with reference to Skylar?
Because it is a situation, it can be either.
Who's in control?
In this room, currently,
Yes.
I'm losing love again. Like that.
Bother me at all. Okay, you know what? Not like that, Nadine. Not like that. Not like that. Anyway.
Wait. No, I lost you. All right. Okay. You're all back. Hello.
we're all back. What did we miss?
You're in the headlights in that frozen screen.
My internet is unfortunately unstable. Do it again. We got a 12. What did that mean?
It means you get to ask 3 questions of best escape route or way in, enemy that is the most vulnerable, secret weakness, who poses the biggest threat, and who's in control. The response to the question, who's in control, is Juan.
Ooh.
Secret weakness.
Juan's secret weakness?
Not one.
Whose secret weakness are you after?
Skylar's. I just want to know.
Skylar, you provide that secret weakness, please, because we are so early on.
It could just be what it is right now. It doesn't have to be.
In fact, I would say it should be.
Right.
I am.
You are your secret weakness right now.
That's such like a fuckboy white man.
Yes, it is. I am my own worst enemy.
I'm my own weakness. I
am
my
so
own
weak
demon.
for me.
What's the one Lexi song? It's on Guitar Hero. That's like, no surprise to me. I am my own worst enemy.
Oh my god.
I have no
No, I
idea,
noticed
but
one,
I
though.
love Guitar Hero.
Okay, so
that's the one my book was listening to in the shower for anyone who happens to. It's like the one where he's like,
Perfect.
please tell me why my car is in the front lawn and I'm sleeping with my clothes on.
what poses the third question? What poses the biggest threat to me?
Sidetrack.
Allison.
Mm-hmm.
It's called My Own Worst Enemy by Lit.
Lit. Margot will make eye contact with Allison as if to say, should I also go?
Bryce will say, you stay in your seat.
She doesn't say this out loud.
No, but she's looking, right? She's looking at Allison.
Yeah.
So Bryce says, stay in your seat.
Who asked you? What?
Allison stands and with very little facial expression because she's schooled.
Yeah.
She leaves the room. And Bryce will continue. So, this semester, someone is going to have to plan the formal at some point. It's going to happen. So, any takers? Any takers?
Isn't that like a whole club committee thing?
Are you volunteering the whole class? Brooke?
No, there's literally a club for that.
You sent the most, you did send the most likely candidate out of the room just now. So I don't know what kind of enthusiasm you're going to muster. Hate to agree with Brooke here, but.
She like looks at you like a little offended.
Sorry, Bryler.
She looks more offended.
Excuse you, it's Skrook. All right.
Okay, Scroat.
Scroat? Did you say what? Did you?
Yes, that was fun. Oh my god! Oh my god! That was
Literally,
amazing.
I think she's honestly got like, you can tell that her mind is not there, and it is a snap that happens like before she can even like. As soon as Brooke looks offended and says that thing, and like before Reyes can catch herself, it's sorry, Skyler, Scroat. Yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
Now she's
Now she's
Amazing.
irritated. I see. How irritated is she?
enough to snap at Brooke, who didn't do anything.
What's Brooke's response to that?
I think she's like a little like hurt, offended, and just kind of like crosses her arms and like leans back into her chair and like slumps down, and then is like into Skylar.
Oh, my nip. I don't know. It just came into my head.
Like rubs it a little bit.
Hey, stop, you know.
You're not children. You are adults. And I expect in my room adults.
Sir, yes, sir.
How adult are we talking here?
Are you flirting with Mr. Bryce Reyes? Jeez.
No, Scroat. I leave that to those who give a fuck. I just want to know that if we're adults, are we not permitted to go wherever it is that we want to go, whenever we want to go? He did just tell me to stand in my seat like a child. So, which is it?
Unfortunately, there
point.
are rules.
And as adults, do we get to decide whether to follow these rules or?
Allison
Kinda
Allison has gone to see the principal.
Yeah.
You can go to see the principal if you would like at a different time.
That wasn't the question, but thank you for restating.
Reyes, you don't need to be her little puppy dog. The rest
Noted.
of the class snickers.
Noted, Bryce. Noted.
Now, the rest of you. We have to plan a party at some point. I want you all to be thinking about that and whether you would like, as a class, to plan it, or if only one of you should be in charge of that.
Well, sir, in the spirit of community and working together, would you also be involved in this planning of an event?
You flirting?
Yes, of course.
Interesting. Explains a lot.
With who exactly?
Well, if we're all going to be doing this, then are you going to be part of it as well? Are you going to be attending, sir, or is this going to be just?
In fact,
Correct.
yes, I will be attending.
With the date?
I'm sorry?
With a date? Are you going to be? And he's like,
He's going to be like shocked that Brooke said that, but like immediately kind of backing her up.
I mean, it's homecoming. Who goes to homecoming without a date? So are you going to be going with a date, sir?
Maybe. I guess you'll have to plan it and see.
So should we put you down as a +1?
Put the entire student body down as a +1. Put also the founders of this school as a +1.
I mean, damn, sir, you're acing this right now. You should probably do it.
Well, didn't your mother say something about you keeping up with your studies?
Have my grades been slipping, sir? You've been looking at those too?
Your grades have been slipping. And it's very difficult to tutor if your grades continue to slip.
And I guess I probably shouldn't put the added pressure of planning a homecoming on that as well.
No, that is part of being an adult.
Right. Changing the goalposts, sir.
Welcome to life.
Got it.
Goalposts do not stay the same. Your task is to plan a party. It will be attended by some of the brightest minds of the country.
What do a bunch of bright minds have interest in minors for?
You're not minors anymore.
You minor?
Have you met the freshman class? They're like 12.
don't think that's true, but
we're not having this discussion.
you're doing a great job, Bryce. Glad you're having a good first day.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Detention.
For what?
Behavior.
Behavior? Is okay. And Reyes sort of like very loudly slides her chair back, which is, you know, a little bit more difficult than it would be in a public school because these are nice chairs. She like
It's just
makes
the
hard to make,
soft, smooth
hard to
of,
make
like,
a noise. It's just so smooth. It's buttery soft on the carpet.
Yeah. Okay.
It is the beginning of the day.
Yeah, I kind of want to get a head start.
Stay in your seat. You have chemistry in this room.
Or what? You'll give her detention?
For once. At a point.
Brook, detention. Congratulations. You get to join Reyes.
You might as well just give Skyler detention too, honestly. He looks like he deserves it, and you know she doesn't go anywhere without him.
That sounds far too much like a good thing.
What are you trying to pull, champ?
Babe, you want me to be with you?
You're not busy. You are my ride home, so.
You're not wrong.
I have not given you detention.
Hey, sir. Is your dick as wet as your hair?
Love that. I'm gonna make a note.
Reyes does laugh at that. She just hates herself for it. She's like,
I can go further if you want.
Feel free.
Sir, I don't think it's appropriate to flirt with the students, adult or
You should
not.
get detention.
I don't think it is appropriate either, but I'm not going to be drawn into a confrontation with the students. That makes absolutely no sense.
Teacher, I really need to go to the bathroom. I think I might be getting my, my lady time. I really just should, like, I should really just take care of that. If you don't.
What is Reyes trying to do at the moment?
Leave. She's gonna do it anyway, but like.
Yeah, but in what way?
I think she's trying to trap him into like admitting that he has no control over the class. Like if I'm gonna be like meta about it, like she's trying to trap him into admitting he has no control over the class.
Okay, so what I would like is for you to roll cold. Skylar to
Am I turning someone up?
you imagine? No. I'm trying to decide between cold and dark.
Okay.
But I need to check.
Oh my god.
If you want to choose cold, that would be great.
It's a 7.
Oish.
Because I have cold -1.
Right.
Just bullshit, frankly.
Okay. If you roll cold as well.
Yep.
Skylar and Brook.
I mean, it's real cold.
It's an ouchie. I also got a 7.
Brook.
I would argue that she should roll volatile.
That's what I was about to say. Roll volatile.
Interesting.
I haven't used real dice in so long. Normally we have like a roll 20. Ooh.
I know. I love real dice.
Oh my god, I also rolled it's an 8. It's an 8 because I have a +1.
Nice.
But still. Twins. I also rolled an 8. I just have a -1 in cold.
I just
Okay.
rolled a 7.
Okay. I'm assuming Reyes is trying to shut someone down. So you choose, can you see what I'm saying? I don't know if you can see what I'm saying. I don't know. Have you got the player sheet? It should be there in the Google Doc.
The slide
And you should be
deck?
able to see
Yeah.
shut someone down.
Yep.
Yep, in the slide
Yeah.
deck.
Slide
Yep.
4.
Yeah.
So you are trying to shut someone down.
Mhm.
So choose one of those below. Same for Unidine, and Brook is trying to lash out physically. So you got an 8, did you say?
Yeah.
So then you are also causing harm, but choose one of those.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with, because everyone in the school has a string on me, I'm going to go with he loses a string on me.
Okay.
I'm going to go with.
Looking at it.
I don't think he doesn't have a string on me, right?
No.
I'll gain one on them.
Okay.
Oh, this is Monster of the Week. I see now.
Yeah,
And
essentially.
Brook?
It's easy.
I guess I'm gonna let you decide how bad the harm turns out.
Okay.
Emotional
Yeah.
harm?
Yeah, we're going to go with emotional harm on that one. Bryce goes silent.
What's this facial expression?
Sort of shocked confusion. Sort of more, not extremely so, just more like, how did I so much lose control of this classroom?
Yeah.
Reyes, leaving, says, you'll go next time, Chief. And like,
does this school do like detention slips where you like write one?
No. Or, well, yes, but it will be delivered to Reyes next class.
Okay.
Or whenever they're found next. They will be given this slip. It will just turn up out of nowhere. Someone will have a slip for them and it will be given. Would not have expected that from you, Brook. Not at all. Skyler, yes. Skyler, pretty much anything. Brook, I'm surprised. Everyone, go to class. We'll talk about this later. And he leaves.
Yeah, babe. You could. PMSing like Reyes is.
You know I'm not. Just starting the new semester out strong, I guess.
You could definitely say that. I'll meet you after class.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you get detention.
Yes, ma'am.
She's gonna like stand on her like tippy toes to like give you a kiss on the cheek and then go.
He'll like give you a slap on the ass as you go.
Actually.
I'm going to kiss you on the cheek. I'm going to slap you on the ass.
He's a dickhead.
He doesn't know that.
This is true.
We are not Team Edward here. No, we're Team Bella. We're
Speak
Team
for yourself.
Harry. Team Charlie. Team anyone
I'm Team
but the mains.
Alice.
No,
All
we
day,
don't
all-
stand Alice and her racist boyfriend, okay?
Okay, fuck her racist boyfriend. Like, nobody said anything about Jasper. You can go.
Where does Reyes go?
The principal's office. The bathroom and then the principal's office.
Oh, Reyes needed the bathroom?
No,
You gotta
but she can't, you can't say that she didn't go to the restroom. She simply did not go back afterwards.
Covering her ass.
With toilet paper.
Ew. I will not allow it.
Method.
Method.
God, everyone. Charmin.
Soft, triple velvet.
Welcome to this school.
Extra soft and extra strong.
Mm.
Give
Two
those
cheeks, both alike in dignity.
Ew.
What?
Fair Daybreak where we last seen.
Okay. You go to the principal's office. And there are people speaking inside the principal's office.
Mm-hmm.
What do? Do you just sit there and make eyes at the receptionist? Like, what's the deal here?
I think she's in enough of a mood now that she will simply brood at or around the door. And if the receptionist tries to like speak to her, she will simply like and then go back to pretending that she has not heard. But she's also listening, I would say. As well as she can through the wall. Like,
As well as she can through the wall. Is she trying to listen hard through the wall? Like,
not obviously so, but like, yeah. Like, she
not that
doesn't-
intently?
No, like intently. It's just like you wouldn't know that to look at her. She's simply leaning on it and like
Leaning on the door?
no, leaning on the wall. Like
On the wall, right.
where she could just as easily be sitting. She is not.
What you would hear through the wall or the door would be two voices speaking fairly calmly, and a third voice is also there. The third voice sounds like Allison's, and every now and then it gets heated and it gets annoyed. And it would say at some point you would hear, "This is absolutely unacceptable." And then it drops back down again. And then behind you, the principal turns up.
Okay.
Was there something, Reyes?
Shouldn't you be in your office? Principling?
Are you supposed to be here or should you be in class?
It's a really good question. I've been asking myself that all morning.
Reyes,
Yeah.
no. Class, please.
Who's in your office?
That is absolutely none of your business.
It should be your business. I mean, you're not in there.
I know who's in my office, Reyes. Go to class.
Someone else in your office. That's all I want to know. I'm just curious. They already gave me detention. I don't know what you want. Maybe I'm here to see you. Good morning. How are you? Like turns to call me like
From somewhere you hear Skylar going, "Are you flirting?"
morning.
From somewhere off in the distance, you also hear your mother saying, "Please don't fight anyone anymore, please. No more fighting."
Tell me you're brown without telling me you're brown. The fear that your mother is going to smack you
fucking felt that.
anywhere.
Felt that in her spirit.
Fear that your mum is always just somewhere behind you.
It doesn't go away, kids. It doesn't get better.
It's a real fear, and it's a fair fear, because every now and then she's in Canada, but somehow.
Sometimes I need a smack. You know what I mean? Sometimes
I deserve it. And Reyes is like, I will go to chemistry. But you have a great day. If I do that, you gotta have a great day. But really, in your office though.
Leave.
She does kind of hook it back. Like,
on the way back, you'd probably pass Brook, who's headed to English, huh?
ah, yes. Brook, you have a left side. Whoa. It's been a while. I didn't. It's usually just like a perspective trick, like an optical illusion kind of.
Yeah, I have a left side and you have a one-dimensional personality. What's new?
Lovely of you to notice. Literally anything. That's good to see. It is good to see that you still can see what's going on outside of hey, what's up? Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess I'll see you at detention.
Yeah, looking forward to it. You and Scro? Yeah, okay. Got you later.
Scro.
What's Brook thinking at that point in time?
I think Brook is just she doesn't know how to interact with Reyes.
Mm-hmm.
She just doesn't anymore. And so she's just for some reason, her guard is very up right now, because I think it's just the first day back at school, and it just feels weird, and she's just I don't know, if she was a porcupine, her spikes would be up. She's just
or Ruby.
Mm-hmm. And Reyes?
I think once she walks past Brook, once she's out of eye line, it would become clear based on her expression that she did not really mean what she said. There was actually not a whole lot of venom behind it. It's when you say something shitty and then 0.5 of a second later you do feel bad about it. She's She kind of looks back over her shoulder a little bit. It's just...
As she looks back over her shoulder, someone knocks into Brook. That, shoulder check situation.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Keeps moving.
Reyes checks them. On her way past. Presuming that they are headed in opposite directions. And yeah, I think Reyes turns around and pretends she's forgotten something in the opposite direction just so she can check the person that checked Brook. but
Who was it that checked me?
make it look like an accident. Yeah.
Student. Generic student.
Number 3.
She says, "You should watch where you're going." As she tosses it over her shoulder, and then like kind of ducks
Maybe
into
you should watch where you're going. Keeps moving.
What was that?
I
Stop.
said, maybe watch where you're going. Keeps moving.
One of those mornings.
No fighting. Shakira, Shakira.
I think it's like she does. God damn it. Her mom's gonna be so mad. She does turn around, grab the person by the back of the shirt, and just kind of like into like the side of the lockers. Like,
What are you doing?
one more time for me.
I said, watch where you're going. And he pushes. Keeps moving.
Ooh.
I know what high school Nadine would have done. Just saying.
She is trying so hard. She is doing the like count to 10, the like fist clenched.
Deep
like,
breathing.
First day of school. It's the first day of the new semester. You're off to a good start.
She says after getting detention in homeroom.
We are off to a positive start. But the reputation, though, like, I think what she does is like she lets him go, but she does like just like a fucking steer. She does kick the shit out of the lockers.
You see this like one girl like, my locker.
Oh no, but okay. Okay.
I can get a new one, I guess.
I can. Okay. I'll come back later. It's okay. I'll just. As he leaves, he just kind of pulls his collar and says, "That's what I thought." Keeps moving. He's gone.
You really?
He's gone.
Can we get an idea on this guy? It's a mystery tool that'll help us later.
You want a name for him?
I do.
You do. You want a name?
Yes.
Light here is going to put it in their notebook. Thank you. One person got it.
His name is Oliver.
Oliver.
Okay.
Final year.
Mm-hmm.
Does not like Allison.
Shocker.
But you may not know that.
It'd
It's up
be
to
a
you
shame
whether you do.
to make it to graduation.
I'm sorry, what was that?
It'd be a shame if he didn't make it to graduation.
Wouldn't it?
Someone is getting their +1 rescinded.
The person that invited him? Is that?
Yes. He can't come.
No, you know. Phoebe, I love you. I love you so much.
What's up? There's confrontation.
I love You had to just top up.
Hmm?
How does Brooke respond to that? Does Brooke see any of what just happened?
No, I don't think she does. I think she like gets shoulder checked and just like pulls her shoulders in and keeps moving.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. We should take a break there.
Okay.
Let's do it. All right, everyone. We will see you soon. Thank you for tuning in on our little adventure back into school because we're old. We'll be back soon. All right. Bye.
We know.
Hello and welcome back. We are teenagers, kind of. I'm not.
I'm not.
Out of me. They could caress.
Daddy was just feeling herself for a second, and I was vibing with it.
Yeah, I was there. I was there.
I know the song.
Amazing.
Phoebe heard it.
All right, cool. Let's jump back into it. I'll hand the reins back over to Chantal.
I have reins. I have reins. I don't know how to. I'm not
a horse, right?
I'm not.
In the pinkies.
Okay.
At the top.
I understand. I know that bit. I remember that bit, but I didn't remember anything else with my.
Nadine and I went horseback riding once. Nadine has no recollection.
I don't
horseback
at all.
riding.
Like, I will believe you because you've said it multiple times, but that memory has just been snipped out of my brain and thrown away.
You know the really scary thing about that? Oh, so my dog's about to bark. The scary thing about that is that it tells you that it was less interesting than you wanted it to be, because your brain may have just.
It was exciting for me because I was in a different country.
I'm glad. I'm so glad.
Nadine just erased it.
I don't know why my brain was like, no, I'll
good time, Nadine.
Like, I'll remember getting stuck on the side of the road when I was 7 years old, but I just removed that for some reason. So
you rode horses so often that you didn't need to remember this one.
I didn't ride horses that often. I would have ride horses more often.
You spent so much time with Danny that you just didn't need to remember that.
We've also had a 10-year friendship, so there's a lot of memories there.
That's technically probably true. We did spend every day that year talking to one another. Yeah. So
on horseback.
Yes, on horseback.
It's good society, Mark II.
We were not allowed to actually trail ride the horses. In conclusion to the story, we were not allowed to trail ride the horses because I was only trained in Western horseback riding. And that's not how they did it there. So it was like a class rather than a trail ride.
I don't even know what the difference.
Now you know how to ride English. So congratulations.
Yeah.
Now you know how to ride English with that energy.
Welcome to Daybreak Prep.
Welcome to
we
Daybreak
derailed
Prep.
again.
When we left, we had Skyler staying in the classroom because it's Chem, along with most of Allison's crew because they also take chemistry. Allison is expected to return at some point, presumably. Reyes had decided to leave and go to the principal's office. Took herself there. Why not? Meanwhile, Brook, on her way to English, got shoulder checked, who then got shoulder checked and slammed wholesale into a locker that Reyes is now destroying because.
How about destroying? But go ahead.
Spending time taking out frustration. And there are people just casually going, okay, Reyes is on the warpath. Make sure everyone knows that. Back in homeroom, chem lab room, I'm sure there's a standard teaching room and then it leads off into an actual lab. How does Skyler act as a person when Brook isn't around?
He's pretty quiet, keeps to himself, focuses on the work. He is, when people talk, he doesn't engage in the conversations. When people talk to him, he's very charismatic, he's very talkative. He'll you know, put on the charm, but he doesn't actively look for interaction.
Okay. And so it is very, it will be unexpected, I imagine, for Ingrid to approach Skylar. But she does. Ingrid being the assistant.
Yeah. Kind of lean back. Physical look.
Hi.
Hey.
You always forget, and it makes you want to just a little,
every single time.
just a little fuckboy throw up. You know, just a tiny little one. Just a
douche chills.
Mhm.
So Allison will be holding a soiree, and you are invited.
I am honored.
Good. I'm glad. You will be expected at, and then she gives Allison's address, at 7 p.m. on Saturday.
Am I to bring foie gras or just
No,
myself?
just yourself dressed. And she looks him up and down. Better than this.
Ooh. I guess I'll put on my Ralph Lauren, not my Patagonia next time.
That would be appreciated. Thank you. There will
Brooke's
be
obviously coming, right?
Brook is. Can Brook dress better than that?
It's a valid question.
Brooke will look good. Don't worry.
It's my man. She's not
If
there.
not, she will not be permitted into the soiree because it is a formal event, and maybe leave the language you used with Bryce anywhere else.
Did you want me to call you something dirty or just
Please.
because we're in the class?
I do not want to throw up all over your pretty little shoes.
You think my shoes are pretty?
She looks down. Better than the face, I suppose.
Ouch.
Ingrid.
Ingrid.
There's no need to lie, Ingrid. You can say that you think I'm hot. And
I would like to roll to turn them on.
Go for it.
Bollocks. What am I rolling?
And
Hot.
Lackey, who's not interested in me. Oh,
Unacceptable. That's 12.
damn.
So 12? Okay.
Yeah.
You gain a string on Ingrid.
Nice.
And choose one of those reactions. Oh no, I choose a reaction. My bad.
Yes, yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Ingrid does not get embarrassed or awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Without missing a beat, she says, "Bite me," and then walks off.
Careful what you wish for.
You also gain a string on Ingrid. So make a note of that. I will also make a note of that.
My note for the string on Ingrid is bite them. They asked for it.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Corey.
The rest of the class goes fairly smoothly. At some point, I imagine Reyes returns. Maybe.
She does.
She does.
No,
Okay.
she comes back. She's a good student.
In what state?
Calmer after hitting the locker twice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I think she's mostly fine. I think she's mostly fine. Probably a little on edge. Put it that way.
Okay. Juan will look at you and go, "You okay?"
Just get through this semester. Let's just get through this semester.
Yeah.
I think I'm fine. She just kind of like, she likes Juan. So like,
Just get through the semester.
yep. One down, 986 to go. Oh.
Feels like it. Allison's holding a party. She has to. She has to throw a party this week.
Has to throw a party.
She has to throw a party.
I don't think I've ever heard have to do anything, but okay. So, what do you need? Of
Security.
course. That's what I figured. I mean, you're not asking, so.
Her mom doesn't want you there.
Her mom doesn't want me there.
Her mom doesn't want you there.
What did I do?
Juan wanders off into the history of all of Reyes's schooling career.
The social web, it's like the lady with the meme with the math. I'm like, don't answer that. Huh?
Her mom got the photos and she doesn't want you there. It's a funding situation.
So I'll just hang out outside all night? They're gonna see me on the prop
Ideas, because at the moment all I got is asking someone else.
I mean, you have to go seduce her mom. I don't.
Maybe.
No.
Roll to find out.
Roll, turn someone on.
I will come up with something.
Okay.
Don't worry about me.
Just don't. Just don't. Just don't. Just don't. Just don't.
No, totally got it. Don't is it's just a broken record in my head right now. CD's just skipping. Just don't.
Just don't.
I won't do it. I won't do it.
Just don't do it. Just don't. Okay.
It's the opposite of Shia LaBeouf's just do it. Just don't.
Just don't. Margot, just don't. Margot, no. Margot, yes.
And those?
While there's the rest of chemistry largely goes without incident, unless there is an incident that happens between the two of you.
Unless?
Unless I'm checking.
No, I think Skylar's being a good little boy, and he's doing his little studies.
Margot's off in her own little world at this point, so she doesn't have time to antagonize Skyler.
Okay. Well, then let us shift over to English. Where when Brook gets there, Sarah is already there. Sitting, books out. Sarah is just the palest creature that anyone's ever seen. Long black hair, very, very long, very quiet individual. And she's just waiting for the class to start.
Sorry.
Because that's what Sarah does. Yes.
What's Sarah's last name?
I don't remember what I wrote. Swan.
Sarah Swan?
Sarah
I'm
Swan.
so angry at that.
Sarah Swan.
Is that you, Phoebe?
No, it was just literally, I didn't even think about it.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to remember, Shawnee's the one who has not seen Twilight.
Amazing.
I have not seen any Twilight. So anything that happens Twilight-y, complete
wonderfully
coincidence.
fortuitous. Amazing.
Carter Barwell plays in the background.
Yeah, so this is my best friend, Sarah Swan.
Is
Well
your best friend, Sarah Swan.
Well done, love.
Yeah. How does Brook feel about English?
Brook likes English a lot. That is kind of, why she's here. Given that this is a primarily kind of like STEM, science, math driven program. She is here on like a English like writing scholarship. So just a basic English class is, it's like right up her street. She knows what she's doing here. And it's like, at least I'm kind of starting my day out with like a subject that I know, and I can go get trampled by like science terms later.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. That is a good way to start the day. And I didn't mean to rhyme, but Sarah did. And she...
Sarah, no.
I'm positive she did. You know what? She 100% did.
She tried. And she reads the beginning of a poem that she is trying to write and says, "So what do you think about this? And with a bud, I give my love." What do you think?
That's like a flower reference, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a poem about my. I have the and she stops and goes, don't use technical terms. We've been there. It didn't work. I'm trying to grow a type of posy, and it's not fully grown yet. But I think that it could go really, really well with this pansy that I have. So I'm just trying to,
Yeah. No, I think that rhyming is heavily overrated in poetry, and I think that you're capturing the symbolism of the potential that can bloom with new love and love between unexpected but ultimately beautiful counterparts. I do think that in the poem it would be nice if you maybe even directly like reference the types of flowers that you're hoping will bloom and grow together. But yeah, I think you have like a solid starting place, and I'm excited to like see where you take it this semester, you know?
Oh, thank you. You're so good at poetry, and I just want to be half as good, you know?
Oh, please. I mean, I'm only here because I can write sometimes. I mean,
a scholarship?
passing chemistry without you. So
Yeah, yeah, I'm helping, but you're great at the things that you do. You're great at those.
we're helping. It's good. How was your break?
Oh, it was good. It was good. I went out to the national park and I spent about a week, maybe more, just seeing what snowdrops turn up in the winter. Mm-hmm. If I grow them real careful, you know.
Yeah. How many little clippings did you take to propagate?
Oh, far too many, really, far too many.
Yes.
Angry ranger noises. Who is reading?
I just want them to grow so well.
Pruning helps them grow, so it makes them stronger.
Exactly. I don't know if that's accurate, but I mean, sort of accurate, sort of, yes.
All right. Guess I'm gonna leave the plant talk to you.
Have you been writing recently?
I'm starting out strong.
Starting out strong? You got detention.
Homeroom, I right out the fucking gate.
Oh, the party. The party at the end. Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, part of it is, you know, funding. They're out of funding, or they're running out of funding, and
who, the school?
That's what they're saying. They're not the whole school, but funding for like. And she gets a little bit quieter and blushes a little bit for scholarships.
Right out the fucking gate. We're doing great. It's a great day.
I didn't. I'm sorry. I didn't want to ruin.
Detention at the end of the day, so they can't just kick me out. I have to get a detention.
They're not going to kick you out. They're not going to kick you out. But because we're gonna have a great party, and then you'll have funding, and then it will be fine.
We're gonna turn homecoming into a fundraiser for poor people.
No.
Well, you know.
Perfect.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
That's it. Yep.
I probably shouldn't have gotten on Reyes' bad side. It's fine.
Well,
he's a dick anyway.
He can be. Yes, he can be.
Looks like a dick.
In general form, most humans. Sorry?
He's got a wrinkly forehead. It's just kind of.
Yeah, the bald head doesn't help. You're right.
Oh, forehead.
All concern.
Oh. This is all wrinkle.
So.
A total bellend.
It's gonna be okay. I mean.
Gonna be something.
It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something.
Something is, and it's better than nothing. So,
Yeah.
Tell me about your peonies. How are the peonies doing? It's kind of hard to grow a bush in a dorm.
Not as difficult as you would think if you leave all the windows open. Well, not all the windows open, but the curtains. If you don't ever sleep in darkness, you get a fair amount of daylight. And I specifically requested a room on the
Facing window.
Side of the building.
side
Yeah.
of the building that is required for this purpose. So, yeah, I now have a greenhouse. I mean, I've also got a cease and desist, but I've got a greenhouse.
Look,
Sarah.
Thank you so much.
school is only people who they want to kick out. They're like, God, our students.
Oh, awful.
We hate them.
They just don't like that humidity. It's bad. It causes mold in the walls. The walls are old, and they just don't want me to have that humidity in the room. But they can't invite me to a school and then not give me enough greenhouse space. So I have to make greenhouse space in my room, you know?
Yeah, that was like literally so insensitive of them. I mean, as if you're going to make that work. What?
That was my thinking too. So I just reduced the humidity a little bit. I think I just
So
hit Nadine in the
precious.
feels. So
It was the glasses push up that really got me. I was like, oh, she's so cute.
so how was your vacation?
Obviously I spent most of it with Skyler, and anytime I wasn't with him, I was bored. I know we had like 4 reading assignments we were supposed to do, and I just I did them, but not.
Yeah.
No, do they think that we're in like 8th grade? Like, really?
Well, I mean, the point of this school is to make sure that we come out as adults who can make decisions and make good decisions and responsible decisions, and help the world, you know, help everyone else to get to where they're going and do what they're trying to do. So you didn't do anything when you weren't with Skylar?
I did these assignments. I don't know. My family's like really boring. You know how they are. Like, my dad wouldn't let me take the car, and Cody's doing ice hockey now. So we went to the rink a few times. That was fine.
What do you like to do for fun?
What? I just said I was with Skylar. Like, I don't.
But he's not always around.
You do like to do him for fun.
Shame. I mean, yeah. So.
Well, maybe next vacation you could come with me. I'm gonna go up into the mountains and try to collect some of the shrubs that are up there.
Look, just because I'm a scholarship kid, like, it doesn't mean that I like need your pity for you to take me.
I don't pity you. It's not.
My family, like, can't afford it. It's fine, Sarah. Thanks.
Oh.
Okay. Roll cold.
Okay, I don't have a lot of cold. Hang on. What's my cold? Where are my stats on my sheet? There it is. Okay, mine's. The dice. Five, right? So yeah, I have a -1, so 5.
Yikes.
Okay. Because I imagine you're trying to shut Sarah down.
Yeah, I guess.
Either that or keep your cool.
No, that would be shut someone down.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sarah will say, I mean, everyone talks about it. It's not when you come out of here, you're gonna need a plan, and you may as well choose for the plan to be something you want, you know? What are you gonna do after?
I already have everything I want. So, I mean, I have Skyler and
Well,
an education that's like,
do you really think Skylar's gonna be around forever?
yeah, Sarah.
I feel like you're smarter than that. But
All right, well, I'm just gonna go sit over there then. And she's gonna get up and go to a different table.
Sarah feels mild regret.
No, regret.
How is Brooke?
I think she just like feels like she got hit with like thing after thing that she just like didn't want to hear and like didn't know how to handle. Not just like, you know, her friend being like, oh, are you sure your boyfriend's gonna be around? But like the fact that she could like be losing her scholarship and like is gonna be, you know, roped into planning this whole thing that like suddenly has all of this weight to it. And just because she has that new context of like potentially losing her scholarship, totally well-intentioned things that Sarah said felt like attacks, like being like, oh, you know, we should hang out over break. Like that just like, in light of that, she was like, oh, okay, great, fuck you. You know, she feels like she already felt kind of like walls up, and now she feels like very, you know, like on eggshells.
Yeah. At some point, Sarah would possibly at the end of the class, Sarah would just leave a little note with a little bud drawn on it that says, I'm sorry. And then she'd just leave.
Aww.
Where to
Skylar's
now?
waiting outside the door.
Skylar's waiting outside the door? Okay.
Hey, Sarah. Bye, Sarah.
Hi, bye.
Whenever Brooke goes out, she like I don't know, would like put her arm around Skylar very tightly, and be like, so we have any fun plans this weekend?
It can be fun plans. You want to go do something?
No, I just want to spend time with you.
Okay. Oh, we gotta go to this stupid party that Allison's doing.
Oh. Like I can go too, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
we gotta go shopping though. Like it's like formal, dude. So we'll get you something pretty to wear. This will be
Okay.
my treat.
No, it's fine. I just thinking where we should go.
Oh, oh, right. Did Sarah tell you, like, walk you through her poems again? You have to, like, listen to that, like, 3 hours. Listen, you should, like, just let her down, just, like, gently at some point. Be like, hey, maybe get into, like, kids' books, like, things that are a little more
No, I mean,
gentle.
she has fun. Something good's gonna come of it eventually, right? If she's having fun.
Yeah,
So,
like a new breed of pansies or something.
yeah, knowing her, probably.
Okay.
She's gonna like invent a new vegetable or something before she graduates.
Damn. Legumes, am I right?
And then I guess what is it? What comes after first period? Second period?
I mean, second period, but there's a break.
Okay, cool.
What classes does Skylar take?
He's probably in like he can't decide between like engineering and law. So he's got this weird like muddle of pre-law stuff and like submarine courses. You know what I'm like? Submarine engineering courses.
Mm-hmm. And what kinds of courses does Brook take?
Hers are like overwhelmingly kind of English and literature focused, as much as she can get into like the archaic stuff and like the kind of, very specific like poetry courses and whatnot. She would take those. But I think more realistically, she's in like a journalism course, and then like, it's probably required to take some like math, science kind of stuff. So she does like what she has to on that front, but as much as she can, she fills her schedule up with, other things she actually likes compared to things that she like has to take as part of the program.
Mm-hmm. So there's not going to be a whole lot of overlap.
I think he would obviously take some like, I don't know what they do in America, but like, there was like a general studies class and then like a core maths, core English, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. What does Reyes do? Where's Reyes trying to end up?
Sport.
I'm just here to sport, and everything else is just
Physiology class or something.
I'm here to kick the sports ball.
I'm here to kick the sports ball, or in this case, roll the sports ball with the stick into the thing. Anywho's
Good old stick ball.
Stick ball.
Stick ball.
I actually think that she really likes chemistry and physics. She's actually like into the whole STEM thing. I don't know that she has thought too much about what she's gonna do. I think she has other preoccupations, shall we say. But
I'm
sorry.
Why would you go into sports when you could be a wolf?
That was in confidence. That was told. Shh. Anyway, yeah, no, she hasn't really she's in that place where I feel like a lot of people in their late teens are, where like she hasn't thought past her 25th birthday. Like, what the fuck? Why would you ask her to make such a difference? Like,
hey,
such a
rude. I'm 27 and I still haven't thought past my 25th birthday, so I'm in a bit of a.
I'm 32 and technically have a career in something, and I haven't thought past my 25th birthday, so I hope everyone's okay.
I am at least 5 years older than I ever imagined myself being, so that's where I'm at.
Yikes, we're getting into the meat of it.
At minimum. So anywho.
Also
I
me.
realized that one when I graduated from undergrad. I was like, shit, I didn't think I'd get this far. What the fuck?
Oh fuck! What do I do now?
What the fuck?
What happens now?
Like the plankton meme from SpongeBob where he's like, I
Never
don't
thought
know,
I'd
don't
get this far.
I get this far. Me on graduation, like, do I have to?
Phoebe,
Anyway.
are our brains literally just like one meme to another meme?
Yes.
And
This-
you can.
It's essentially like a hive mind that we all share.
I was gonna say, if you think I'm referencing a meme, like at any time, you can rest assured that I definitely am.
Yeah.
Like, I'm comprised entirely of memes and Disney quotes. That's it. Sometimes both.
That's fair.
That being said, Reyes does like science. She's actually pretty good at the science. I think she prefers chemistry, physics, like that sort of thing. Yeah, biology's not her jam. She's okay at math.
Too soft science.
Yeah, not a big. Chemistry's not a soft science.
No,
I meant biology.
Huh?
I meant
Oh, yeah.
biology. Too soft science.
Soft boy science. Yeah, no, I think she's probably like not huge on the humanities, like, which is completely antithetical to like I went to liberal arts school, so I'm gonna get lost somewhere in here.
You're good,
But-
so am I.
I think we all get lost.
We all indeed do the lost.
To be fair, I
Because,
went
like-
to a STEM college. Not just STEM college.
Did
So
you?
did I.
Yeah.
I just opted out of the STEM part.
Yeah.
And then I became an actor. Anywho, I'm gonna tell this story about this person who does like the science. She likes the science.
Okay.
Yeah.
She likes the science.
Good.
Does she avoid anyone or move toward anyone during the course of this day? Allison does not return for chemistry. She goes to her next class, but she does not return for chemistry.
Well, that's troubling. She probably goes to try and find her at some point. And I think she's kind of like, she kind of always has an eye out for Brook. Not that she actually wants to talk to Brook. Like Brook's good over there. But like, especially since she said that mean thing earlier, which she has no recollection of whatsoever.
Sure.
She's just like, is Brooke having a good day?
Does Brooke look like she's having a good day?
Probably not.
Brooke does not look like she's having a good day.
No, he's like extra clingy to Skyler anytime you see them, which
I
is
mean-
perhaps not noticeable, but
Oh no, it's
If-
noticeable.
look at her enough to know, then
It is.
For Reyes in particular, she kind of like she's got a bead on the pair of them all of the time. That's kind of why I think homeroom can be finding themselves in the same homeroom class, like particularly antagonistic, because she's kind of always like, it's like she's tuned into the frequency of how irritating they are, and so it's almost too quick when there's an opportunity that Reyes just jumps in there. Like,
Yeah.
Is there ever a point where Brooke goes to the bathroom?
well, yeah.
I mean,
She's
she's clingy. She's being super clingy.
I mean, Skylar can go for a pee. Leave them in the class.
Yeah, like-
around.
like, oh, like wait for me. You know, if they were like hanging out somewhere.
So at some point, I would imagine Reyes would know that. Not know like that. Reyes would see.
somewhere Brooke is peeing. I'm like, the fuck?
Can I
My
hear pee?
my Brook urination alarm has gone off.
Please, we mustn't.
Do I?
Get flagged. TOS.
TOS.
Listen, no one's peeing on each other, so TOS is fine.
Oh, thank you.
Why would you? Why?
Why would you bring that to my door? Why would you bring that to my door? Why would you
You're
bring that to my
welcome.
class? Why would you?
This energy is not what we asked for.
Spice up this stream.
Not like
I didn't
that.
want it to be that stream.
Not this way. No. I refuse. No.
Let's make it even easier. Brooke walks into the restroom. Skylar is waiting outside. The toilet flushes. And Reyes comes out of a cubicle.
The toilet?
No.
Like fucking Harry Potter sit out of the toilet. They're gonna like.
Oh god, the cat's knocked dice off the table. It's fine.
What did they roll? Quick.
Well, yeah, what did they roll?
How was the roll?
What'd she get? A 4 on a D6 and 9 on a D20.
Nice. Perfectly average.
Perfectly average, I would say. Instead of making another quip about Skyler and Brooke, Reyes goes to wash her hands and she just kind of goes, hey.
Okay.
Party this weekend?
Yeah. I guess you'll be there as part of Allison's posse.
I don't know if I call it a posse.
It's close enough. What is this party even like about? I don't know. Skylar just told me about it. I don't really understand who's going.
Sounds like she doesn't have much of a choice, so I guess we'll find out. I'm not supposed to be there, but I'm also supposed to be there. So I'm sure we'll all have a great time.
Why aren't you invited?
It's not that I'm not invited. Her parents get the school newsletter, I guess. So there's that. Super fun. Because they don't want anybody showing off the cash and prizes at their gala.
I guess parents just don't like you sometimes if they know what your boobs look like. It's wild.
You know, I am just fortunate. Your parents still love me. It's probably
Yeah, that's true.
maybe don't show them the newsletter.
About you all the time, by the way.
Wait, what? Seriously?
Yeah, he was obsessed with you.
Ow.
You were actually cool because you played sports and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think anybody else paid any attention to that, obviously, but I'll have to say hey to him next time I'm home or whatever.
Yeah, he'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
So
No. Good kid. He's good, right? He's good. Family's good.
yeah, golden child Cody is great. Don't worry.
I mean, just him, the whole family, whatever. Reyes has been washing her hands for way too long at this point. You know, the automatic water, she's just still doing it.
So are you going to listen to me pee or
No.
you're going to go now?
You want me to just cover my, I don't typically listen to other people. Later, B. Later.
Mm-hmm.
Backs out of the bathroom.
Right into Scala. She's probably doing that lean on the wall thing.
Outside the bathroom.
No, he's not a creep. He doesn't stay immediately out of the bathroom. He
No,
will,
but on
he
the
will,
wall across.
Yeah, he'll kind of walk forward expecting Brooke to be coming out of the door. You're not.
You're not Brook.
Every time.
Every time.
Every
Oh my
time.
I think
Like, tits are pretty similar, but
I don't think
Brooks
I'm
are way better for the record.
I don't think I'm quite as
buxom.
No offense to Reyes. That was uncalled for.
No, that's 100% accurate. Like, this is not a top
I
heavy.
gave Brooke like one defining physical feature.
Do not
And
take this away from her.
No.
Big eyes and big titties. And I need those two things for her.
Reyes is described as being wiry. She's probably flat chested.
I'm going to go ahead and say that it was like satirical.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Oh, yeah, the 90s when satire could exist.
she takes it literally and she goes, "Guess you don't spend a whole lot of time looking at your girlfriend's boobs. Good for you."
You should. They're pretty good.
I said you don't. I didn't say I didn't notice them. I think we all noticed them.
So you've been looking at my girlfriend's tits.
Only it's that. I don't think
You
this is
kind
an
of fell
appropriate.
into that one. Like,
I don't think this
you
is an
did that.
appropriate conversation for us to be having. Like, why are we? Shouldn't you be like defending her honor or whatever? Like, we shouldn't be.
I mean, look, you were there in homeroom. She can defend her honor just fine.
What is Skylar trying to do right now?
Be a dick?
Mhm,
He's just kind of teasing her, passing time.
Trying to shut her down?
No, not really.
Turn her on?
Maybe.
Oh,
Via his girlfriend.
Okay, roll for it.
fucking roll.
Girlfriend is so
Yeah. Can I combat this roll?
Yes. You get to roll cool.
Cold?
It's hot. It's hot.
You roll with cold.
Seriously? Damn it.
It's a 9.
You
10.
Oh my God.
Ah!
8.
An 8?
8. Because I did roll a 9, but I have a -1 cold.
2.
Okay. However you respond, Reyes.
Which part?
Actually, no, let's go with Skylar first,
Yes.
who rolled a 9, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You will receive a string from Reyes, or they will do one of those things. Reyes.
I'm happy for her to just get embarrassed and act awkward. I don't need the string.
You get to choose, Danny.
Mm-hmm.
If you get embarrassed and are awkward, someone will see. You're in a public place. You could promise something that you think Skylar would want, and that would get you out of the current situation. No one would know about it. There'd be no gossip, but that's something that Skylar would want. Or you can give yourself to him, which isn't
Give yourself
necessarily
So 2 options then. Just 2.
not necessarily sexual, but necessarily sexual in some way, shape, or form. Or you can give a string that they can use at some point to tempt you to do what they want, give you a condition, add 1 to a roll against you, or add 1 to the harm you deal, that they deal to you.
I think if she knew anything about strings, she would tell me to take the string. So I'm gonna go with the string.
I'm gonna go with the string.
Doesn't forward think. I don't think she thinks ahead. So let's go with that.
So she has ADHD. That's what you're telling me. This
I
is a
don't
future
know.
Reyes problem.
I don't know how to be any other way.
Okay.
Yep. How about you? Ask your girlfriend how much time I've spent looking at her tits. And get back to me. And then she kind of backs away and walks off. She's like, herself. Alone.
So Skyler now has some information. What he does with that information is up to him. But eventually Brook will have to leave the restroom.
Come on, babe, what are you doing? Taking a shit?
No!
In a
Guys!
public bathroom? Jesus.
Guys. You mustn't. You simply mustn't.
Reyes wanted to have like a whole soliloquy in there.
You and Reyes close.
We were.
Like, looking at each other's titties close, or?
Typical.
Apparently she spent some time looking at yours. I mean, who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't? But come on. Perv. And she like says perv and like, you know, does like a playful little like swat at his shoulder. Like she's not making anything of it.
Yeah. So he'll kind of like, he'll like think on it. Not like that way, but like he'll maybe.
Must.
Yeah, but I don't think he'd push it anymore.
Okay. The rest of the day passes somewhat uneventfully. What is Skylar thinking about what he was told?
As in the Reyes stuff. I think he didn't put two and two together. He was like, he was aware that Reyes and Brook knew each other beforehand. But now that's kind of like niggling at him now. And he'll kind of be probably quiet on the ride home.
Did he end up getting detention?
No,
No.
he did not.
To be fair, he could probably just walk in and sit with you.
He would be sent away. Interestingly.
Hey, listen, babe. I got shit to do. You get to pay the price of being quick-witted.
You literally offered to get detention for me and then you just like didn't.
Apparently, it takes more than saying, hey, is your dick as wet as your hair to get detention. And listen, my mom's been on my shit for my grades, so it's probably best that I don't do this. But listen, you and Reyes are going to have a great time together. Detention. So, you'd be right.
Okay, I guess I'll call my dad to pick me up after. So.
Hey, look, I'll pick you up tomorrow and we'll go. Is it Monday?
Is it Monday?
It is, yes.
Okay. How long does detention last? It's like
A
an
couple
hour
hours.
after school, right?
2. At this school, it is 2 because they are deliberately wasting your time. So Reyes will miss sport.
My sport!
Not my sport ball.
Or else it's not a punishment. Weird how that works, isn't it?
Why punish the team? Which is the first thing when she says. First thing she says when she gets in there. Why punish the team?
Well, that's okay.
No, we're not going to get
Carla's
nationals.
looking after it.
All right.
She knows.
She knows.
Hey, I'm not going to be able to pick you up for school for the rest of the week, so I'll pick you up on Saturday before we got to go to the party. Well, actually, I'll just I know your size. I'll get you something.
And he'll walk away without a kiss.
Oh, well.
Treat him mean. Keep him keen.
Or
Hey,
his
very
way of thinking.
concerned.
His
Hey,
way
you?
of thinking.
Hey.
Okay.
Ew.
So, Brooke, facial expression as you go into detention then.
I think she looks like if you look at her eyes, they're like full of tears, but she's not crying. And she has it like schooled into a pissed off teen look. And she just kind of like very quickly like walks over to like an empty chair as far from everyone as she can get. And kind of like flops into it.
Reyes,
Yep.
before you go into detention, Allison catches you for a moment.
Okay. She's not worried about being late. What are they going to do? Give her more detention?
I mean,
Yes.
yeah, that's how that works. Yeah. I don't know how else to say it.
Don't tell her.
So much sports ball being missed. But okay.
I know that and you know that.
Does Reyes? Detention?
It was a long morning.
You're telling me.
Yeah, what happened?
Stuff came up.
Stuff like.
My parents are back.
That explains
Rules, regulations, responsibilities.
none of which you are particularly keen on, as we know.
Not theirs. My own, yes. Not theirs.
What I meant. I got the impression that you might need some backup, so I tried to provide such a thing, and Bryce was not too accommodating. He kind of lost control of his class, and you know how he hates it when people point out the obvious.
Yes, I do. So there's a party on the weekend, and my parents will be there. And it is a funding thing. It is
I'm invited, but I'm not invited. Or so I've heard.
I want you there.
That is good to hear. Turns out you're the only one.
They don't trust you.
I used to think I had a trustworthy face.
They think that you will cause problems in terms of my future, and that is, she looks at the door to detention. Possible?
I just don't. Fucking prep school detention does not a wanted criminal make. That's
No, not criminal, but combine it with the photos that.
Yep. Yeah, no, I heard that part too.
Mm-hmm. They're everywhere. And when you're trying to raise money, you have to look classy.
What do you want to do?
That was to do with, yeah. I don't know. Can you do classy?
Yes. Put on a nice dress and parade myself around in whatever way I need to. The point is, if your family doesn't want me to be there, it's gonna matter.
I can make it happen once, but just Reyes.
Don't embarrass me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They already want me to do all kinds of other things. I don't want that added to my.
That I'm not here to make waves. It's. Oh.
Did you say you're not, or you are?
I am.
I said I'm not here to make waves.
Just.
I'm here to make waves.
I'm a mark on the world.
Can't erase the photos. I can be on my best behavior. Cross my heart.
Thank you, puppy. Enjoy detention.
See you later. She kind of turns around.
I thought you said puppy.
What?
I thought you said puppy.
She did.
I did.
You did.
They definitely did.
Continue.
You okay?
Exactly what happened.
That's literally, yes.
That's literally what happened.
In my head, I was like, Nadine, you horny bitch. They said puppy. No.
Wait.
What did
Now you have an accent.
Puppy. I puppy.
P-U-P-P-Y?
Puppy. P-P-A-P-I.
Yes.
Yes. P-A-P-I.
Puppy. Not puppy, as in puppy dog.
Puppy dog.
Y'all Americans
Puppy dog.
stress me out.
She said puppy dog.
And I heard
Puppy.
puppy.
Right.
And I was like, you horny bastard. Then I said that. And you were like, yes. And I was like, oh, okay, I am horny.
As in
And
daddy
correct.
in Spanish. Nadine said. Nope. That one's just you, bud.
And Kitty, apparently.
Thank you, Kitty.
Thank you, Kitty.
Thank you. Exactly. Where is cheap?
Sorry, I'm fine. I heard it too. Okay.
I got you, boo. Okay.
Are you okay? Can we
Yes, I'm fine.
proceed?
Can we? Okay. Enjoy detention.
Puppy.
Yes. Enjoy detention, puppy.
I'll see you later, Al.
Mhm.
And like, does
And
the-
as she leaves, don't call me Al, and leave.
try and make me stop later. Bye.
In detention, is there anything that happens there between the two of you?
Brooke.
Brooke wouldn't start anything.
That is something.
I am going to say that without rolling, Reyes knows that Brooke is upset.
Oh no. That's what she does in her head. Oh man, now I gotta do something about it. Fuck.
She doesn't have to do anything about it at all, but she knows that Brooke is upset.
He does. I think that Reyes takes a seat, and she does come in, I think after Brooke probably. At that point, she does take a seat, like notes that Brooke is trying to sit away from everybody and purposefully make sure that doesn't happen. She sits kind of like down and back from where Brooke is. And this is the part where text message, oh, she passes a note.
Let's go.
A physical note that says song What's Going On by whoever the fuck, mood, like bored as hell, like and then it's a very short note and it's folded intricately. I'm the only one in this entire group that went to like public American high school. I just realized, so like this might be a very
I know what you're talking about, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she passes the note. She goes, bad boy make you angry or something, like, but the U is just a U, and like you know how it's written. You know how it's written.
It takes a very long time before you get one back. I don't know if this is period appropriate because I have no gauge of times.
It is now.
The song is Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls.
I hate you.
Yes.
Mood is just, despite the fact that it is a handwritten note, it is / is the mood. And for the like body of the message, she just writes like her scholarships might be getting slashed. Fuck poor people, I guess. LOL. Is LOL a thing? Oh my God, wait, if it's not texting time, it might not be a thing.
No, it's a thing. It's fine.
It exists, yeah.
We're not too early. Okay. LOL.
It's MSN days.
Yeah,
It exists.
MSN would be our
yeah.
aim, that kind of thing.
Peak aim, yeah.
Mhm.
Right?
I say as if I wasn't too young for MySpace, let alone anything before MySpace.
Phoebe,
It's fine.
This is
Oldies,
meta
just
for
ignore
my
it. It's
feelings.
fine.
It's fine.
I hurt. I'm hurting. It's fine.
I'm hurting an elder millennial. That's what I'm like. That's I'm
My
not even
old hurts.
like I just
I'm
don't.
hurting and old.
Old. I mean, not that I was a teenager at this age anyway, but like
Me either.
No.
I was in 5th grade. But you know, 4th grade, yeah. However, she goes WTF. Like doesn't like bother with like the mood or anything or whatever. She just like kind of uses the same note at that point and like writes underneath it like WTF, but we have money for, you know, these dumbasses throw huge parties every 2 months that we're all expected to be at and be dressed up for. Look, your scholarship's not going anywhere. Don't worry about that. She kind of like kicks it back with her foot so she doesn't get caught sending notes. She like holds it up, puts it under her foot, and like slides it with the sneaker.
Brooke just responds. Bikini car wash ? Drawing of boobs. Like big boobs.
Reyes draws a little cartoon wolf howling. Actually pretty good. And then just like a pair of big eyes, like an early version of like the big eyes, like sideways me. Cartoon, obviously. Just like,
to be fair, the mask is out
yes.
at this point, so
That's true. So culturally fits.
She writes out "Auga." Sign me up.
I think at that point, Brooke just like turns around and she goes like, I'm trying to think of how you would even word it. Like, she just like whispers, to wash or to have your car washed?
Surprise me. Are you trying to say I don't? She does like this to like her like non-boobs.
Brooke just like shakes her head and like turns back around before whoever is supervising notices.
And Reyes makes a hat, like he makes a very quiet show of like being very huffy and like going like this so that if Brooke looks back again, that is what she is doing.
That's too practiced. That's far too practiced to have just happened now for the first time.
Welcome. So yeah, that's
around this time, out the window, Reyes would see Carla Rutgers leading the team on a run. A cool down run, you know. That was practice.
It's almost a growl. It's almost a growl. And she almost doesn't notice it happening. It is just, I think she probably snaps a pencil in half is what actually happens. Just like a picture of that, like.
A ball of paper hits her on the side of the head while she's looking out the window. Brooke just kind of calm down.
And she kind of, that's a thank you. That is Reyes for thank you.
Reyes does this and Brooke goes.
And that kind of snaps her out of it a little bit.
Roll heightened senses for me, please, Reyes.
Yeah. Ooh, oof, oofa doofa. Is it plus or minus? Is that straight up and down?
I'm sorry?
said, is that plus or minus anything, or is that just straight up and down?
That is a straight roll, I believe.
So it's a 4. That's what it is. It's a 4.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're not doing too hot, folks.
I was rolling great before.
I mean,
Oh, no, it's a
everyone was
dark.
rolling really well before.
So
And
whatever
then
your dark is, right? Heightened senses is a dark, isn't it?
It's a dark, yeah.
Yeah, so it would
Oh.
be whatever.
So it would
Penny's dark
be.
is.
It's a 3. Thanks,
So
Nadine.
it's a 3. Okay.
Thanks, bud.
Rip. Sorry.
Well, when you're below 5, it doesn't really.
Yeah,
It doesn't really.
Yeah.
No,
Are there
you.
crits in this?
Anything above a 10, like that's kind
That's
of the
a
crit,
Yeah,
really.
gotcha.
Oh, my first roll was a crit then.
You've got sympathy is my weapon, right? Is that the one you took? No, you didn't. You took
No, I have excuses are my armor and
Yes.
down the rabbit hole.
and down the rabbit hole. Okay, cool. Cool. End of detention. You are both free. Where are you going to go? What you going to do?
Is Skyler literally waiting outside the door?
No, he left.
Oh. I think that.
Wait,
Reyes
was that in character? That's not how Brooke would have said that. I
No,
thought
no,
that
no,
was
that was
humans.
me, but now that you've said that, I'm like, but also it kind of is.
Yes.
I think that in turn, because you've said that, I think that
Was all of that in character?
no. This was
No.
me. This
Okay.
was me. But
Okay.
now in character, I am gonna say that Reyes, like, as Brooke's getting up to pack her stuff, like Reyes throws the paper ball back at her head, just cause. Like sort of like clocks her in the head and like sort of like nods at her, but also goes to pick up the piece of paper and throw it away because she's not an animal. And hey guys, hey. But then she does make a show of like peering around the door, like looking behind the bank of lockers, like checking like inside the classroom behind the door, like, where is he? Where'd he go? What?
Are you looking for a ghost? I don't think this school's haunted.
I mean-
Can't-
Close, but not quite. Just a little bit more pale than that. Your boyfriend? What?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't get detention, so he just had to go.
So what are you gonna do? What happens now?
I'll call my dad to pick me up. He had homework. People have homework.
I just haven't seen you guys without each other in 2.5 years. How old are we now?
I mean, you saw me earlier in the hallway and felt the need to make a big deal out of it. Or did you forget that already? Paying an awful lot of attention to when I am and am not alone.
I pay an awful lot of attention to everything when it's happening for the first time.
Please roll hot, Phoebe.
Please do.
Please roll hot. And I love how I'm like, please roll hot, Phoebe.
That's a 10.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it fucking is.
Yeah, it fucking is. Reyes, your response. You gain a string. Brook gains a string. Reyes gets to choose a reaction.
Wait, I have to choose from a list. Okay, hang on. Let me look at the list. I'm going back to page 4.
If you are unattracted to, I won't. There's no point. But the facial expression I just got says,
Go
no.
ahead. Just so we know.
If you're unattracted, if there's genuine non-attraction, what happens instead is shutting someone down. You're then using that sexuality to shut them down.
So Phoebe's world turns someone on.
Would shut them down because emotionally they'd be like,
Right. No, I mean, because you said real hot, so I was like, oh, is that the turn someone on move? I'm looking at the yeah. I'm gonna go with, in the smallest way possible, I give myself to you. And what I'm gonna say that is, tell me if this is not sufficient, is for Reyes' her expression to sort of like soften a little bit, and like for her to go like, maybe your left side was my favorite side. I mean, what of it?
That's a mix between I give myself and I get embarrassed. It sounds like.
Yeah.
Somewhere between the two. Yeah.
That works. So wait, do I
You
not
gain
get a
string.
string?
You get both because you rolled a 10.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah,
because
you
I
get
rolled
both on a 10 and above.
Perfect. Okay. Oh my God. Hang on the cat.
Hang on the cat.
No.
I wouldn't recommend hanging on it. There are a couple of things that you can do.
You're not allowed to say that.
Yes, Nadine, but absolutely certainly not with that voice model.
Please.
It's not on.
No.
It's not on.
Okay.
But
Please no.
Danny, can you just repeat what Reyes says?
She says, maybe the left side was my favorite side.
Well, I have two sides. I don't think Skylar's picky.
I think you know what I mean. Don't make me say it again.
I'm not making you say anything.
I'll try to pay less attention. If that's,
Didn't say that either. If you're gonna pay attention, like do something about it.
I know.
Whatever. I gotta go call my dad. So.
Oh. You want to ride home?
You live on campus. No, it's fine.
So does he. Whatever. I'm not doing anything. It's not like I have practice. Oh, he doesn't. Reyes doesn't know. Like, she knows what the fuck he does.
It's fine.
He knows where he is, but she doesn't know she doesn't know what he does.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you guys doing this again?
In the hall?
Okay.
Why?
Just like a play setting in my head.
So in the hall, it's 2 hours after school. So it's dark. Lights are pretty much going off.
Oh, it's winter, isn't it? Damn, it is dark.
It is dark outside, and the lights are in that kind of powered down stage where if you walk towards them, they'll turn on, but they're just not trying to do that.
I mean, what are you going to do? Just wait the however many minutes it takes to get from the neighborhood to here? Like, stupid.
You're gonna have to come in and say hi to Cody.
I Oh no, your dope little brother. I'm gonna have to hang out with him for a little while. Oh no, and with the only parents that actually like me other than my own. Sucks.
Well, smells weird now. So
A
he
lot
like
of people.
turned 8 and was like, no, I don't need to wash my socks anymore. And it was a bold decision that my parents are not supporting, but not objecting to.
Next time I'm home, if you want, next time I visit home, I can just like turn him upside down and like air him out, like just shake him if you really want me to.
Just scare him straight. Yeah.
Not, I just meant like just get the feet out there in the fresh air. If he's not gonna wash them, just maybe it'll also scare him. But
it's a hockey thing. He thinks it's like good luck and they'll win. Hockey guys are really superstitious. It's weird. Anyway, yeah, I'm already 2 hours late to getting home, so I guess a ride would be good. Thank you.
your bag in the back.
Sorry?
I said put your bag in the back is what I said.
That's not what I heard.
What did you hear?
I don't
Doesn't
know,
matter
but
now.
it didn't sound like that.
I understood you perfectly, Danny.
Thank you, Phoebe. My God. The English. Fuck.
It's English.
You're the worst.
And
Yeah.
I do think, like, if there's an awkward silence, whether it's like while they're walking or something, or like in the car, Brook's gonna be like, yeah, like he's gonna make it up to me. So it's fine for like the party. He's gonna like, he said he'd get me a cute dress. So
Great.
you were just like being weird about it. So
I wasn't being weird about it.
you're being weird about it.
I don't think it's weird that he wasn't here or that he went home or whatever, if that's what you're worried about. But like, I'm just saying I'm not used to seeing you guys separate when you don't have to be anymore. Not like a reflection.
Like we had to be because like he had homework and like his parents are always on him about his grades and like.
Yeah, no, for sure. You know you don't have to be attached at the hip to be like happy or whatever. Like it's not a requirement.
Yeah, I know. Like I'm happy right now. That's like what I'm saying. Like it's fine. You were just acting weird about it, so
I'm sorry you said anything. It's next time, just say you're having a good time, call it a day. Doesn't have to be this weird, my boyfriend does love me, even though he is not like up my ass right now at this second thing. I know he will be as soon as he can. Like,
all right, well, not into butt stuff, so calm down.
thank you for that information. I definitely needed to know that. You guys are both, I know way too much about the two of you now. Whatever, yeah.
We tried. It wasn't for us.
His voice from across town because he's got like a walkie-talkie, like keeping like tabs or whatever. Like he's not gonna think I like kidnapped you or something, is he? Is he gonna come knocking on my window? Like,
no, he's not like possessive.
oh, is that new or?
Where are you guys having this conversation again?
In the car. I think we're getting to the car at this point.
Oh, you're getting to the car or you're in the car?
We're like we're at the car, but not
We
in
have
it.
arrived at the
Yeah,
car.
cool.
We're like walking to the car. We're at the car now.
We're at the car. We're in the car. The car's there. The car. Why are you asking me this? I just feel like you said that maybe too fast. Just saying.
No, it's a
Okay.
fair question.
Huh?
I thought you were talking to Nadine. I was like, no, it's a fair question. I need to know as well.
No. I was saying that to Brooke. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe you said that a little bit too fast. Maybe.
Next time I'll talk slower. Do you like concussions in lacrosse? Is that?
You know I don't get concussions. Not from them anyway.
To be clear, this is me procking excuses on my armor, which is when I ignore a blatant problem with my lover or how they treat me. I mark experience.
Okay.
Oh,
Mark yourself some experience.
someone's fucking farming over here.
No, it's just what the character is doing.
Farming for experience. Look, listen. You don't have to explain anything to me. You are clearly doing what you think is best for you. He's a little sweaty though, like not physically, like it's just like he's kind of always there. That's the point of the jokes. I don't know whether that
Sweaty? What?
Oh, see. As in he is sweating. He's sweating you. As in like he's all over you all the time. Clingy.
Can think that.
It's not about me. It's not about what I think. Who cares what I think? Like everybody knows this. This is like a common like thing. That's you think I just make the jokes to be a dick? Like
Anybody can think what they want about our relationship. We like it.
I'm glad you like it. You don't have to be like defensive about it. That's all I'm saying. Like it's none of my business anymore. I
just feel like you're attacking.
I'm not. I don't. Why does everybody always think I'm fucking attacking them? Like
I'm just saying sometimes the lady doth protest too much.
I can't protest any less than not hanging out with you anymore, can I?
Boycotts are in and of themselves a form of protest.
Thank you, Madam President. Poet laureate. Whatever it is you guys do.
But I have a jacket. Do you want me to just walk home?
No, we don't want. No, get in the car. Just get in the car. This is stupid. It's just not, okay? We can just pretend shit isn't weird for a couple of hours. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So they get in and they drive home. Could you please, because I misread the rules, could you please, Reyes, mark to experience?
Oh, nice.
Because you get experience. You gain experience for failing rolls.
Oh, nice. Yes, I
Because
did.
adversity leads to a gain. And Skylar.
Yes. Sorry.
Yes.
Thank you.
No. Oh, God, the laugh.
That was just mine.
Oh.
That was just me. Skylar, could you roll cold? please.
I can. It's a fat failure.
Okay. Mark experience.
Oh no.
And tell us what Skylar is feeling at this point in time.
I don't know. It was pretty fucked up that I was waiting for my girlfriend because I thought, hey, it would be pretty nice to pick her up despite saying that I wouldn't. So there I am, waiting on my car, hood, waiting. I'm a dumbass because her and Reyes walk out. Tell me. He takes her home. All right. Game on.
I realized there was a game. But go off, I guess.
Yeah, I'm unsure of the game we're playing, but okay.
It's called Adolescence.
Yes. That one.
It's called toxic relationships.
It's called angst.
As Reyes gets back in her car to head back to the school, because she lives on campus or she sleeps on campus, unless she wants to stay at home that night because she's closer to home at that point. Up to her.
She probably does stay at home. I think she hangs out with Cody and Brook's family for long enough that like it doesn't make any sense to go back. And she's tired, but she's gonna have to go back real early, so it's fine.
Okay. She'll get a message from Allison.
Like an SMS.
An SMS.
An SMS.
SMS. Restricted characters.
Oh no.
Just saying, in which universe do you give Brook a ride home?
I knew you were fast, but I didn't know you were that fast.
I have my means. She does not reply after that. I mean, you can send something. She does not reply after that.
So, hail to the queen, LOL. And then she goes, she needed a ride, it's cold out. And I think not getting a response to that is probably like she knows she's in trouble. And then she goes, hello? Question mark? Like 20 minutes later, like look.
When you don't get a reply to hello question mark.
Margot knows that Allison ain't happy.
Great.
Not angry, just not happy.
Sorry, is there a difference?
Yeah, like she's just not mad, just confused more than anything.
That feels conspicuously like okay to me, but like
I mean, ultimately, it's okay without saying okay.
Yeah. It's dot is what it is.
Mm-hmm. It's Allison will remember this.
Just butterfly emoji.
Is there anything anyone is thinking, feeling?
Lots of feelings.
So we're playing tomorrow, right?
We're not gonna leave it there, are we?
We're about to. Yeah.
No! Fuck!
Yeah. It's pretty late for people that aren't me. It's like 2 in the afternoon for me, but I'm fairly sure that that's late for Phoebe.
Very late for Phoebe. I know.
Half midnight.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized what time it was.
Yeah.
Time flies.
Time flies.
Skylar would at some point pick up his phone, go to text, then doesn't.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that sounds like a new thing. Pre-bed, nothing?
I know. He was going to
No.
send a... Usually this is where he sneaks in one last photo because you've got those after 6
Nice to
p.m.
meet you.
texts.
Yeah.
Nice. That are free.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to meet you.
But nah, Brook doesn't deserve it this time.
okay.
I hate myself.
Brooke would send him a text, but it would probably just be like, you know, like a stupid, like, goodnight baby or like whatever pet name they use.
Mm-hmm. Munchkin. Pumpkin.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for the record, yes, Brooke's family do very much like Reyes.
Of course they do. Look at this face. Come on.
I hate that. He
Okay.
doesn't reply.
No reply. And that's where we'll leave it then.
Now I'm stressed.
Yeah. Good.
Oh my god, that makes me scared. All right, well, that concludes episode 1 of Daybreak Prep. I'm scared, like low-key horny, and
Just low? Note, must work harder.
and very excited for next episode, which we will figure out when that will be, and we will post it on Twitter because that's where we do things. So I will probably post that on my Twitter, which is any_actor on Twitter, Twitch, Tings. Shawnee, who technically were you? Give me some information about you.
Some information about me. I am Chantal B. You can find me on Twitter at Chantal B. My website is wordswithcolor.com. This was the first time I ever GM'd a game. So that's a
Give
thing.
a round of applause.
I'm nervous
Shawnee.
still, which is great.
You smashed it.
I play Unlawful Disorder on Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. Eastern. I will be playing in a Monsterhearts game from Monday at 7:30 over at Gehenna Gaming. I'm writing a game. I'm part of a writing team of a game called Omens Rising. And that is having its first alpha play tests, which is amazing. It will be on, there'll be one on Saturday evening at Wandering DM.
Nice.
They are actually playtesting now. And 2 of the people that are playing in that playtest are playing my culture that I wrote.
Woohoo!
And they're trying to help people that are from my culture. So it's just about me. It's all about me. That's kind of what I was leading to. It's about me.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Phoebe, where can we find you? What are you doing? Who are you playing?
I played Brooke Kaufman. I am a voice actor, an art historian, a player of games, and often very sleepy. You can find me doing all of those things at Phoebe X Joy on Twitter. Have me play games with you. I will have a good time, and you will also.
No.
Perfect. Amazing. And last but never least, Danny, who are you playing? Where can we find you? What you doing?
To be fair, I'm not last. You are. But yeah, I'm Danny. I play Margot Reyes. These are not my real eyes. I am
Your eyes aren't your eyes? You're not just wearing lenses?
I am an actor, director. You can find most of my work at the Whisper Forge. the most exciting thing going on with me right now is that we are launching a new show called Road Runners, which is an actual play podcast. I'm not in it yet. Working on that, but it is an actual play podcast that is a custom D&D module that is been skinned specifically to Hades, the game. The volume 1 is called In the Blood, and I've already heard the first episode. It's so cool.
Nice.
So that's the new Whisperforge project. You can find me over at whisperforge.org or at DTCamJansen on the socials. And I'm playing Maid Marian in a Robin Hood, a queer Robin Hood retelling that's coming to your ears sometime soon.
Let's go. Yeah. Fantastic. Thank you so much for playing, as always, talented individuals. And thank you, everyone, for watching. Had a wonderful time, and we will be playing again sometime soon. So keep eyes, ears, and buttholes open. No.
What?
Absolutely not. I regret.
No,
Thank you so much for being here, and we will see you. We will see you sometime soon. Okay, bye.